Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 5-star Grand Prix 2021 Day 1 live reactions. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to say that. I'm so excited. We've got 7 tournament matches today already, including a huge one between Starlight Kid and Julia. I am so stoked for that. John, we do have a preliminary match, which is basically being called Match Zero. What I'm imagining was actually considered a dark match for the pay per view itself, where we have got Hanan, Lady C, Hina, and Azumi teaming up to take on the team of Rina, Ruaka, Konami, and Saki Kashima. So it's basically teenagers and rookies, or teenagers and the rookie, I should say, versus Oedo Tai.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, it's going to be a fun tag match, but finally the 5-star is here. You and I are stoked. I'm just going to say out the gate, I'm looking forward to pretty much every match, but of course the one I'm looking forward to the most is Julia versus Kid. I'm really hoping Kid wins this. That remains to be seen, but we've waited long enough. I'm at 0 seconds for this because, you know, there are no promos. It's the pre-match, whatever. So I'm ready when you are, man.
All right, 3. Oh, hang on a second. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 0 seconds, man.
Okay, you just tell me where you are, and of course I will play to you, and we'll make it work.
Yeah, just because of the nature of Chromecast, it kind of requires a little bit of momentum to kind of get going. So let's just stick with the 15 seconds.
Okay, let me get there then real quick.
Yeah, the Chromecast, like, if I rewind all the way back to 0, it starts mirroring, which is the less optimized way of it to cast to the TV. And it takes like 5 to 7 seconds to actually cast properly. So I can't just kind of start at the beginning like that, unfortunately.
Hey man, that's totally fine. I'm
Not
at
on
15
Stardom World, at
seconds.
least. I will say there are players that I can do that with, but Stardom World isn't one of them. It's just a little janky.
It's quite all right, man. I'm at 15 seconds. I am ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go! And we are underway, baby. Here we go.
I'm going to let you know too, Ashton, just in case. I'm guessing you already did because you're always far more prepared than I am, it seems. I do have my 5-star spreadsheet opened up in a separate tab to keep the
Nice.
results recorded as we go.
Sweet.
So I will be good about this today.
I love it. I absolutely love it, my friend.
In my mind, just with how I'm feeling, and I'm pretty sure you're feeling similarly to me, we've talked about it enough. This is the biggest tournament of the wrestling year.
Yep.
Sorry, G1. I hope you're packing that heat. We'll have to see you in a little bit, but there they are. Oedo Tai, and man, great to fucking see them. Rena there, leading the pack. Of course, Sans Natsuko. Unfortunately, she is dealing with an injury.
Yeah, torn ACL. The worst injury that they were expecting, or that they were hoping not to get, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Kashima
is
looking
Kashima.
radiant as ever, and Konami looking badass as ever.
Weird comment. I mean, she looks radiant, no doubt about that. But Kashima looked a bit different in the face. I almost didn't register her at
I
first.
think she has contacts on. Or in, I should say. Ruaka with the contacts as well.
Yeah. Oedo Tai, the faction for rebellious teenagers, people disillusioned with life, and just people who want to hurt people and don't want to go to therapy about it.
I mean,
what a dysfunctional family.
Isn't that such a great faction, though?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, right?
It might not be great for, like, society, but for pro wrestling, it's the best.
God, it's so funny that my family is out there watching Joker, because Oedo Tai really just has that.
We live in a society.
What's so funny? Yeah, we live in a society, and what's so funny? You wouldn't get it. And here we go.
Wow, that was a really good sound effect, honestly. The taking the drag off the cigarette and the exhale, that was well done. Good job.
You know, I appreciate that you appreciate my effort, because I'm going to be honest, I would have been silently hurt if you didn't. Definitely would have cried a little inside. And
here we go. 3 teenagers and Lady C.
Jesus Christ.
They could have literally been her students.
Yeah. And yet Osmi's like, so we all agree I'm the teacher here, right?
Oh yeah, Azumi is absolutely the senpai of this team.
Osmi's just like, listen up, you little shits. Hey, I'm older than you. I said what I said. Don't embarrass me out there.
I'm not little. I'm 177 centimeters tall.
And I have 177 seconds of patience left that I suggest you don't exhaust. Everybody just follow my lead out there and we won't lose. Maybe. Don't tag in Lady C. Aww.
I mean, to be fair, really, Azumi is the only one on this team that I can imagine winning this match for them.
Yeah. Hanan, though, I'd put Hanan in second, Hina in third, and then obviously, I mean, to put Lady C in fourth is also kind of disingenuous because to rank, I feel like you have to at least give him a modicum of hope. And,
yeah, I was going to say, she's just not on the list at all.
Exactly.
Whereas on this team, I think Konami... Actually, I'll put Saki 1, Konami 2, Ruaka 3.
I mean, I have been working on being, a nicer person, but I say with the utmost honesty that Lady C is the type that places ninth when there are only 7 competitors.
Oh.
And Oedo Tai now. Quadruple face washes. At the face wash, yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, wow.
That was cool.
Go into the face wash, yeah. We have a good time.
God. Have you ever seen Shark Tale?
No, but I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I say that about a lot of things. Maybe I really am the one that's holding in the way. John, have you heard about this thing, or do you know this thing? I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never experienced it. Man, you're missing out. Okay.
I can acknowledge its existence without acknowledging actually experienced it.
And then when my pride's wounded, and they're like, what? You haven't heard about it? I could just be like, well, if I haven't heard about it, who gives a shit? God, I'm so insecure on the inside. What a judo throw there by Hina.
Hanan now in the ring. Drop kick.
I'll tell you, man, Hanan, I think, has slowly been coming into her own as of late.
Monkey flip.
Nice monkey flip there. We know she aspires to be a future ace. Cover 2. And Konami and Ruaka breaking that up. We know they're going to be the challengers for the Goddess belts for reasons that I do not understand.
Oh, man.
I just wish everything could emanate from your face so that it made sense.
Oh, man.
As we taken out there. Man, I'm so glad I drank the water before the show because that really just ensured that I was going to be in a mood. Wrist clutch suplex there.
You definitely sound like you're already on the verge of turning up.
Definitely. You're not even wrong, friend. What a hair pull there by Rena.
Oh, boy.
I bet they get along great at home, though, because they have this as an outlet. That's just my theory.
Yeah.
God, Rena stole my CD player again. I'm going to judo throw her extra hard tomorrow.
Yeah, they just wait until they're in the ring to take it out on each other.
And they get in the back. What was with potatoing me out there? I'll potato your face. I don't know. They're not us. They use words. But, it's the general idea. God, what would make it even better, though, is if the parents, love wrestling, and they're actually disappointed. Like, Reno, we wanted you to stick with stars because it felt like it would teach you character and friendship. Ew! Go to your room! Judo throw there by Hina. Osmi there with the PK. Lady C gonna do stuff. Oh, side Russian. There it is.
Lady C firing up! She's gonna do it, guys!
I'm telling you, she's doing stuff.
Choke slam incoming! Nope.
Actually, I gotta ask you, your face has also done stuff in life. Now, doing stuff, what's the key to being effectual when you do stuff so that maybe you don't suck at it? What's your advice? As Kashman there with the back elbow.
God, I mean, if you don't pick up on it naturally, just give up and move on to something else.
Oh, wow. I love that your tone initially is like, why would you put this pressure on me right now? And then when you answer the question, it's like, honestly, if you haven't figured it out, Seek help.
No, that's
Rena,
honestly, that's not even like, I'm not even memeing there. Genuinely, if you try something and you're not just immediately able to kind of pick up on it and get it, I would just say move on, try something different, because at the end of the day, we're all going to be better at certain things than other things. And if you find something and you're just not good at it right away, then you're probably going to be better at something else.
Oh, well, that's it. That's fucking it. Holy shit.
I said Kashima at 1, most likely to win the match for their team, and there it is.
Can you run back that advice you just gave to Lady C when she wakes up?
Aww.
Holy shit.
Aww.
By the way, I do generally agree with your sentiment. I think the only difference is, and maybe it is because I thought that was for whatever reason I thought Stardom had a camera panned to backstage and there was something going on backstage. Maybe just because I'm a fan of the show, Barry. The only exception I would make, even if you find that you're not good at it, as long as it's bringing you happiness, I think it's also okay to stick with something, even if you don't necessarily show the greatest adeptness at it. Now, if it's making you miserable, then absolutely, just fucking cut loose and just move on to something else. And especially in the realm of like utility and economics, I don't believe in this whole, miserable job to survive thing. Maybe at first, but never make that your life plan, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, like, if I want to play the piano and I start playing it and I'm like, hey, I'm kind of good at this, I'm kind of a natural, then I'll stick with it. But if I'm like, oh my God, this is so frustrating, I don't know what I'm doing, then like, even if I really want to be a piano player, I would be like, maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's generally agreeable.
All right, I think that is it for this video. Yep,
then we're going to move on here
to our first official block match. It's Mina Shirakawa versus Fukigen Death.
Yeah, Fukigen face.
Wow. I mean, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I'm really glad you're just here for my intensity right now. I feel like this team is so much better when we're unified. I'm at 15 seconds.
Okay. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
I love it. I love the energy. I love the fucking readiness. You and I have been so ready for this fucking tournament forever now.
Fukigen Death's Titantron is a no smoking sign. Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Fucking Fukigen. Oh no.
Is she just gonna come out like by herself? Because Konami was just in the first match, so is she still gonna? Okay, there it is. I was wondering if she's gonna be led by the chain or not.
Yep, Konami threw on some shorts and a hoodie, and she's back out here. And a t-shirt, it looks like. Damn, she changed quick.
You know what I would like for this 5-star, and I don't know if they're going to do it, but I would like with these nameplates when we really get underway with the tournament, if there was like some section for the win-loss record so far for the tournament, just so that everybody can like keep track.
Yeah, that would.
They're not as cool. Formal as we are.
So Fukigen Death is listed at 4'11", 127.5 pounds.
Damn.
That's actually surprisingly thick. Like, Starlight Kid has been listed at 4'11" for the longest time, and I think she's only ever listed at maybe 110, 115.
Right.
Oh, but here comes Mina. I'm waiting for the accordions to kick in.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
I love the venue they got for this.
One-third of the Artists of Stardom champions. Formerly the Future of Stardom champion. See, now she's listed at 5'1.5", 118, 119, basically. So she's a little bit taller than Fukigen and a little bit lighter.
Shirakawa, we've talked about her growth, how ever since coming to the Stardom dojo, It's like her wrestling improved at warp speed. Now she gets to show us all really what she brings to the table in the biggest tournament of the year, the 5-Star Grand Prix.
It's actually kind of impressive that she's lighter than Fukigen despite being taller, because her gimmick is literally that she's top heavy.
Yes. The power bomb to our heart, as she calls herself.
Yep.
I don't think she's got a lot of love for Oedo Tai, though.
Yeah, I did see that they didn't show a proper date of birth for either one of these women, so I'll just say Kaori Yoneyama, which is the woman under the Fukigen death makeup and gear, is 40 years old. She was born February 26th, 1981. And Mina Shirakawa is currently 33 years old. She was born December 26th, 1987.
Nice.
Mina is, I believe, the oldest woman, the oldest active competitor, the oldest full-time competitor on Stardom's roster. Fukigen would be the oldest, but she isn't actually signed full-time. She still freelances elsewhere.
Ah. Nice camera work there on that entrance, or that introduction, rather.
It really got up in her face.
They really did. It was, yeah, they really did. Here we go. First 5-Star Grand Prix matchup officially here.
We got to see all that glitter up under her eyes.
We know, Ashton, a big opportunity awaits the winner of this tournament, although we're quite a ways away from even talking about that. The winner gets a shot at the World of Stardom champion.
There's the bell. Here we go.
There we go. We know Utami won last year. She's looking for a two-peat. She'll be in the main event tonight against Maika.
I'm sorry, who will be in the main event tonight against Maika?
Utami.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Because I was saying she won last year, and she was able to successfully convert her title shot against then.
Mina's getting upset.
Already.
Oh, Death with a kick to the gut. Irish whip, reversed by Mina.
Oh.
Mina drops down. Death's going to smoke a little cig next to her.
That could be the biggest deficit
she stopped
in Mina's
it. She
game.
stopped it.
That may not matter. I don't know.
Oh, the eye poke. Back to the smoking. Back elbow to the boobs. Pin. 1, 2. No. Death's
the biggest deficit in Mina's game may be her mentality. And there you go. I think she gets too easily frustrated. She's got to be able to stay focused. Oh, you see Death, you're going to walk the ropes.
Oh, yeah. She's going to walk all the way across. Yeah, Mark, I've actually pointed that out before. With the hands in the pockets and like the chill attitude, she definitely does have some Orange Cassidy vibes, for sure.
Just goes to show in my mind that Fukigen probably watches a lot of wrestling, outside of Stardom. You can really tell when people consume stuff out of their bubble.
Yeah.
And Fukigen definitely strikes me as the type.
Definitely.
Gotta wonder if any WWE superstars are watching the 5-Star Grand
Prix. Oh, wow,
Prix
nice flying double sledge. Almost like a flying Polish hammer there by Mina.
Absolutely.
That's a lot more convincing than the double slap that she used to do. I love it. Oh, here comes a boot. There it is.
Try again
here. Dad, Fukigen, Dad. And another boot. And is Mina going to cut her off on this one? Dad, Fukigen, Dad. And another boot.
No, see, now she's going to go in the corner. She's going to kick the corner, and she's going to bait Mina in.
Yep. See, there you go. And, but Mina avoided whatever she was going to do there. And now Mina charging, back elbow, pulls her out, off the ropes, drop kick. Damn, Mina!
Nice drop kick.
She's so good. Where did this come from?
So we're saying, man, that metamorphosis since coming to Stardom's dojo.
Oh, time for the Romero special.
Mina signaling for that Romero special.
I did say that, right? I didn't fuck
up. Wait, you didn't say what?
I said I did say that, right? I didn't fuck it up.
I don't think you did. No, you're good.
I could have sworn I said Romero special already.
Yeah, I feel like you're good. I did have my volume on, so I might not have caught you, but yeah, we call this pretty well, I'd say. I wouldn't worry.
Oh. Ooh, into the chin lock. I love it.
Nice variation there.
This is a move that I can actually buy Mina winning with. Oh, and now she's grabbing the wrists. She gonna curb stomp her?
I think she is.
She's stretching her out. I don't know if she's gonna stomp though. Kind of half-assed.
It's more like just a kick down back to the ground there.
Yeah. Definitely not what I would call a curb stomp. Oh, Mina going for the side Russian. Oh, death. Damn.
2. Kick out.
Death wasn't a strong enough base there for that move. She's one of the few women on the roster that's actually smaller than Mina.
Holding in that DDT, no.
Oh, discus forearm by Mina.
Discus forearm.
Yeah, that's the thing with Arana is usually your opponent really kind of has to do a lot more of the work. Like, you're obviously responsible for doing the flippy part, but your opponent has to be strong enough to maintain your weight. Oh, really tight schoolboy. Mina kicks out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, death. Thinking O'Connor roll. Mina hangs on. Good job, Mina.
Mina did hang on.
Misses the lariat.
That's
press. I could imagine this winning, but it doesn't.
Yeah, Mina really knowing how to use the leverage advantage.
Oh, Mina with a beautiful crucifix pin. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Mina gets the 2. Great job by Mina. Look how
I'll record that result.
Look how sad Death is. I was not expecting Mina to pull out a flash pin. That was awesome.
Yeah, it seemed like she did almost like a modified crucifix, but with the leg almost like on top of the on the flailing legs there.
Yeah, I saw that. That was genius.
I've never seen a pin like that. Shirakawa continues to surprise us.
Yep.
Way to go, Shirakawa.
Very impressive. That was a great twist on the crucifix pin. It's basically
we talk about
a step up from the revival.
Absolutely. And, we talk about it all the time with the G1. Like, obviously there are more matches. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But I've always said, and I'll continue to say, I think that first win is so important psychologically to really find your footing in this tournament. Mina getting those 2 points, it's good for her confidence. I think she really feels like she can run this here, run the gauntlet, and we'll see how it goes for her. But now we go on to our second matchup here, which I'm really excited about because we haven't seen Natsupoi in ages. Her versus Koguma coming up here.
I'm already 0-1 in our picks.
Hey, same, man. We had the same result there, so the same incorrect pick.
Oh, man. Let me pull up the red stars. All right. And there we go. I'm casting properly now. I'm going to wait for us to actually end up back in the ring, and then I'll pause it, no matter what the timestamp is. Okay. 14 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust. Give me a second.
Dude, if you're at 15, I'll just play 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Ready.
All right, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go! Natsupoi versus Koguma. This is going to be very fun.
Koguma could get in line here for a high-speed championship match if she beats Natsupoi here.
That is very true. I think I actually have her winning here, don't I? Looks like we both do. Yeah, we both have Koguma winning this and becoming a challenger to become a 2-time high-speed champion, because she has already got in the record books that she is the youngest ever high-speed champion. Well, I think, would she be the first ever 2-time high-speed champion?
I'm going to wait for you to confirm that as Koguma comes out here.
Let's see. Nope, Natsuki Taiyo had actually 4 reigns with it, so.
Now, Ashton, I always prefer to talk game with you during entrances.
Yes.
To me, the big question mark is Natsupoi hasn't been in the ring in some time. Do you think there's going to be any ring rust here against somebody who's been so on their game as Koguma has been? Do you think Natsupoi is working at a deficit here today?
I think so, yeah. I think Natsupoi, having not worked in over a week at this point, is definitely, I don't know if she's going to have significant ring rust, because we've seen people leave for 3-4 months at a time and come back and barely have any ring rust. But Natsupoi works a very demanding style with that high speed and kind of incorporating the acrobatics and the gymnastics into it. And if she hasn't been training and practicing all that stuff, it's not necessarily going to come to her immediately. I imagine it'll be like riding a bike, where, if you haven't ridden a bike in a while, you get on it, you maybe, fuck up a couple times, and then you're right back to it and you're all good. That's kind of how I imagine Natsupoi's experience here is going to be.
I find myself in agreement with you. I'd say on Koguma's side, what makes Koguma so unique from my side of the table is just that you don't see a lot of high-speed competitors that look like her. I'll be honest, and I think I've even said this before. When she first came back, I was a bit underwhelmed because she seemed to do things like a bit slower. I'm like, oh, but then I think she worked off the ring rust.
Yep.
She's able to keep up with competitors like Natsupoi, and I think that thickness that she's packing for that Itabashi 2, as I'd like to call it, it really does perfect that pin because she's got that leverage that she's able to.
Oh, I know
to
what we
use
can call
people. What's that?
Nidabashi. Like Ni Nidabashi. Because ni is 2 in Japanese. So, we could call it Itabashi 2, but we could literally just say Nidabashi and it's 2 Itabashi.
Well, I'm telling you, I think the Nidabashi is going to be the move determining this match here because Natsupoi, with her frame and everything and her stature, I think if she gets caught in that, she's not kicking out of that. That's just my pregame analysis, if you will. I think she's got to be very mindful of that pin, and it's great to see the cutest rock and roller back, and let's see how she does.
Absolutely, yeah. It is really nice to see her back. I feel like it's been forever since we last saw her, but that's just because it took Stardom forever to get the last 4 or 5 shows uploaded.
Absolutely.
Realistically, she missed like a week, maybe 10 days worth of shows. So it really hasn't been that long. It just feels like it has because of the upload schedule.
Then perhaps my commentary about potential ring rust is a bit of a moot point. That notwithstanding, I'd still say from a momentum standpoint, Koguma's been working with more momentum than Natsupoi has. So I would be on my guard if I'm the champion. Because now that you're back, I mean, Starlight Kid already got that pin on you in that one tag match. She was never able to claim her title shot. And now if Koguma beats you today, you might find that you're going to be having a lot of defenses in the future, which, hey, is what makes great championship reigns, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and Poi, I don't think Poi's had very many defenses so far in her reign.
So Natsupoi may be in a mood to welcome all contenders. That remains to be seen.
She's held this title since March. She defended it like 25 days after winning it. And she's only defended it 1 time since then. So she's only had 1 defense in the last 4.5 months, basically.
Yeah. Are we going to see it here? And we're not.
Poi doing the bear ears. I love it.
I will say, though, to Natsupoi's credit, I think...
roll up!
Oh.
Nope.
I'm trying to get it here. Okay, go.
Oh, back into another roll up. Nope. I was looking at the schedule, by the way, dude, and you know how they're really, saving Takumi Iroha for very, very, very end of August?
Yeah.
They're kind of doing something similar with Himeka. Himeka's first match is August 22nd.
That's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, I hadn't even noticed, but I just really looked, and yeah, she doesn't have any matches on the first 9 shows of this tournament.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I will say, to Natsupoi's credit, I see her, the reason I call her the cutest rock and roller, she does have such Devitt vibes to me that I feel like she could go beyond the high-speed championship. Arm drag there, beautifully done.
Yeah, Koguma, we've seen, high-speed competitors in different shapes and sizes, but never quite the shape and size that Koguma brings to the table.
Absolutely.
The thing is, we've literally had bigger women than Koguma hold the high-speed title, but they didn't bring the actual high-speed element the way Koguma does.
Exactly. Well said, partner.
Yeah, I don't know.
By Natsupoi.
I don't know if you're familiar with Mari Apache from AAA, but she was a really long time reigning high-speed champion at one point. She actually held it, I think, for almost 2 years. Let me look again. Mari Apache. About a year and a half. She held it for 498 days. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if you think about it, that's 16 and a half months or so. That's pretty significant. And she's a big woman. She's definitely bigger than Koguma. Oh my
That's play.
god. Poised like on the search. Where could Koguma be? Did you hear her shout Koguma's name?
Yes.
That was adorable. She's looking in an announcer's shirt. Oh, there is Himeka! So she won't be working any tournament matches, but she could still end up working like undercard stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it seems like that's going to be the plan.
It's good to see her. Oh. Oh, God. Poi went under the ring now. Koguma's out. Uh-oh. But now Koguma isn't going to be able to find Poi.
This really is like a Marco Polo game here.
Oh, she's out. Where did Koguma go now? What the hell? Poi's getting back in the ring. She's had enough of this shit. You all good, man?
Yeah, I had to kill a bug.
Oh, nice.
Boy,
Oh,
you're
there's
getting
Koguma.
frustrated.
Here she comes.
She'd like to squash
Roll up.
Koguma, but Koguma now. Roll up.
Nope.
1, 2, kick out. Koguma now, she's thinking cradle. No. Nice scoop slam there.
Standing on Natsupoi's midsection. Just stomping away on it. Oh, and the stomp. Oh, my God. Now rolling her away. Pin 1, 2, and kick out by Natsupoi. Now Koguma going for a scoop slam. Poi reverses out of the cartwheel. Drop kick to the knee. Drop kick to the shoulder.
Drop kick. Nice. I think you're like a second ahead of me there.
Good to know. I was kind of starting to think so too. Okay, I pause played.
That's
Oh, and now Natsupoi's stomping away on Koguma. And
practically river dancing on her back there.
oh, from the middle rope, stomp. Oh.
See, that's the thing. We've been talking about size on Koguma's end, but the one thing that's always cover here, 2, kick out. The one thing that's impressive about Natsupoi is how she's able to leverage her size to really do a lot of damage offensively.
Yeah. Oh, wow, a camel clutch through the ropes. That's another thing that we don't really talk about with Natsupoi is how, like, crafty she is. She's a very clever...
Shrewd.
Yes, very shrewd, very clever competitor. And even just something as simple as this. She knows that she might not be able to necessarily keep Koguma elevated in a camel clutch position in the middle of the ring. So she uses the middle rope as leverage to do it easier. Oh, and she missed the big drop kick. And Koguma hits a drop kick of her own. Very interesting dynamic right now. I'm really digging this, actually.
Absolutely.
I really hope Koguma does win now because I want these two to go at it again with a longer time limit.
With that championship at stake. And Natsupoi, look at Natsupoi.
Again, using some of that misdirection. Koguma used it on her earlier, so she turns it around on Koguma at a much more vital time. Big splash, perfect.
Beautiful crossbody there.
I love it. Yeah, that's Natsupoi is a very smart competitor. And we've seen multiple times now, Koguma will do something and Natsupoi will find a way to not only do it back to her, but do it better to her.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better, partner. Goes to the top rope again here. Natsupoi.
Another crossbody.
Crossbody again.
And again, though, smart, though, we get back in the ring. She does the same move, just as effective, but this time she can follow it up with an immediate pin. And now look at this, a reverse Indian deathlock.
Koguma not giving up here.
And we're going to get a Muda lock. There it is, Muda lock.
What a picture-perfect Muda lock. You can see her standing on her toes here for the bridge.
Yeah, we only ever really see Saya Kamitani do this. And now, look at Natsupoi getting under the arms for a modification of the Muda lock, make it that much more devastating, but Koguma does still get to the ropes. That's that size advantage, though. Natsupoi couldn't get under the arms and lock it out at the same time, which meant that it gave Koguma a little bit more freedom to be able to get to the ropes. And there's the big drop kick. God
What
damn.
a drop kick that was.
She went for that earlier in the match and couldn't pull it off. Koguma avoided it, hit her with a drop kick, got her out of the ring, and started this whole sequence. But now we're back to square one. Natsupoi hits the big drop kick, goes for the pin, and Koguma kicks out.
Natsupoi's thinking, all right, that's how you want to play it. Cool.
Oh, Koguma not going to allow Natsupoi to get off a German suplex here. Back elbows. The flurry goes into the ropes. Smart by Koguma again, this time using her power rather than just her pure size to not allow Natsupoi to put her in a compromising position. Poi clubbing her away on the back. Now Koguma following through. Really tight schoolboy. Natsupoi reverses. Koguma reverses. Natsupoi, they're in the ropes. Koguma again. Natsupoi. Koguma. Natsupoi. Koguma. 1, 2. Kick out.
Oh,
Koguma with a crucifix pin. 2. Natsupoi reverses. 1. Koguma reverses. 1. Koguma. Natsupoi 1. Koguma. No. Natsupoi going for a jackknife. Koguma reverses. 1, 2. Oh, that was so close.
Oh.
I thought that might have been it, man. I thought that might have been it.
Partner was always, Koguma cutter. What's always amazed me about the high-speed competitors isn't even honestly the speed. It's how amidst all those revolutions, all those alternations, you keep your head about you.
Yeah.
It's remarkable to me.
It really is amazing that they don't just get dizzy.
Exactly. Oh, Natsupoi elbowing out of that waist lock. Koguma, though, gets back to it. High angle. No.
Oh, I think she might have been thinking ghetto clutch there. Natsupoi with a beautiful super kick. Natsupoi now
creating distance.
Cartwheel power bomb. That might get the job done. I doubt it, though. 2 count. She used to win quite a few matches with that against the younger girls and the less experienced girls in TJPW.
Yeah.
Going for a neck breaker, setting up the Ferio gift, but nice DDT by Koguma.
Koguma here trying to put it all together. Koguma may very well need the Nitabashi. Goes to the top rope here.
Nice.
Natsupoi
Good job
there, though.
Yeah, good job by Natsupoi cutting her off. Oh, the slap!
What a
slap again! Back and forth, alternating. She gonna do a cutter out of this? Oh, she snap-mared her out of it. And that's a setup for the Ferio gift again. If this keeps Koguma down long enough, it's huge for Natsupoi.
Is that gift going to be received or rejected?
Nope, she missed.
Rejected.
Oh, Koguma.
Opportunity here.
I'm actually surprised Koguma didn't go immediately for a roll up there. Going up to the top rope. Thinking drop kick. Got it.
No.
Pin. 1, 2. No, that was a kick out.
Can you imagine that size and that power drop kicking you in the chest? I can't even believe that.
Oh, God, this is it. This has got to be it.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
That's it.
No, it is. Wow.
1, 2, 3. Koguma pins the high-speed champion.
Huge for her. Absolutely huge for Koguma.
Wow. That was a great freaking match, too. Wow.
Absolutely.
Very impressive performance from both women. And yeah, they're even talking about high speed on commentary in Japanese. I definitely think Koguma just might have even moved to the front of the line for a high speed title match.
I think looking at this one match, not to mention Koguma's body of work holistically since she returned, yeah, she should be at the front of the line. Or in Starlight Kid both, I think need to have a long conversation with Natsupoi and that high-speed championship.
Absolutely. I don't think we're going to get any kind of challenge on like the mic or anything here, so I am going to get into our next match. Oh my God, this match is this early? What?
I know. I am ready for this.
I am perplexed by this. Really? Wow.
To say I have been looking forward to this match would be a gross understatement.
All right, I'm at 15 seconds. I'm ready when you are.
Count us down, bud.
3, 2, 1, go. And here we go. I can't believe this. Just that this match is already happening. That's crazy.
It is the rematch I have been waiting for a long time. Julia, Starlight Kid 2, about to occur imminently here for the 5-Star Grand Prix.
Kid making her entrance first. There you see the mask. Interesting that she already wears a mask and then she brings an extra mask out. Oh, I think that's supposed to represent Mayu, dude. I think that extra mask is supposed to represent Mayu.
Well, we know Kid and Mayu face each other on the last day of the 5-Star. It is a long and winding road for Starlight Kid to get her hands on Mayu.
Starlight Kid is still listed at 4'11". And I don't know if you saw, but she's also listed at 45 kilos, which is only 99 pounds.
I weigh more than she does. That's remarkable to me.
That's crazy, right?
Kid said she'd take this dark path her way. I will say, as kind of an aside, a less substantive remark, I love her theme music.
I didn't even really hear it that well. I wasn't paying too much attention to it.
I really wish Stardom had its own music channel like WWE Music, because I would love to be able to just play this shit in clean quality.
There was that one channel that uploaded like a few Stardom themes that one time, and then like literally ever since then, all they've been doing is just uploading random other Joshi matches, which isn't a bad thing. And I actually do want to check out a lot of those matches on the channel, but like they provided a service and then they stopped providing the said service. It's like, come on now.
I know, right?
Julia! What a badass.
No doubt.
See, I like this version of Julia a hell of a lot more than goofy ass, orange afro wig, full on face mask, doing a dance routine with Shuri Julia.
You know what, though? I think seeing this Julia also tells you how seriously she's taking this match today. Julia knows. Last time she was in the ring with Kid, she was the Wonder of Stardom champion. She successfully defended that title, but she also humiliated Starlight Kid, took away her mask, her very identity.
That is true.
Kid has not forgotten. Should have even called Kid out for being obsessed with Julia. It seemed like that was going to dovetail into a SWA championship match that we never got. I'd still love to see Shuri versus Kid one of these days personally. But for now, Kid may finally be able to scratch that itch. Can she beat Julia? I make no bones about my bias. I hope Kid does, but there's no denying how great Julia is.
Julia looks very, how do I put this? Jaded right now, I guess you could say. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere but here, honestly.
You know why she's probably jaded, if we're being frank about it? Julia's used to top billing. She's used to her name being on the marquee, being the third match. I mean, technically the fourth match if you count the dark match, but the third official match has got to kind of rub her the wrong way, man.
You're probably right, yeah. She's not amused by this third or fourth, like you said, match on the card bullshit.
And, man, I got to tell you, Julia's story, we all know it. It was an infamous, seeming dispute with Ice Ribbon. She defected, came to Stardom. And you and I said, when you got that much hubbub surrounding you, you better be worth every penny and you better be worth every headline of controversy. And Julia has more than exceeded that worth.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, to me, brother, not to get all poetic about it, but I look at this 5-star for Julia as just really completing that odyssey. You know what I mean? Really cementing her place. I went through all of this, not to be number 2, but to be the woman in this place and in all of women's wrestling. This tournament could be Julia's launching pad to realizing her destiny.
Absolutely.
There's the bell.
Oh, you're ahead of me now, dude.
By how much?
Well, you said the bell. You said there's the bell before mine even rang.
Okay, I paused it 4 minutes, 55 seconds. So I'm going to get there.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to be ahead of you now.
I'd prefer you be ahead of me than me ahead of you, so it's fine.
Okay, I'm at 457, so catch up.
Okay. Recount us down.
3, 2, 1, go. We're good.
Here we go. All right. And when we speak about destiny, we know Starlight Kid's destiny has been quite tumultuous. She thought she'd continue to be by Mayu's side. Oedo Tai now has her, and Kid embraced it.
Oh, wow.
And now look at this scramble here to
I
start.
love the grappling. Grappling is one of the most satisfying things to watch in all of wrestling, in my opinion.
Notice how Kid kept her hands up early on as kind of a defensive posture there. There's a clean break. Julia's got to keep her head on a swivel, though. You do not know if Ruika or Konami or anybody's going to interfere on Kid's behalf at any point in this match.
That is a good point. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is entirely possible that they might.
Which is kind of a shame because I do believe Kid has the ability on her own to beat Julia. That's my hot take.
My question, though, is whether Kid's opponents, when she faces other members of Oedo Tai, if either side will get help or if it'll actually be just a clean one-on-one match.
I'm guessing it'll be a clean one-on-one match, but that remains to be seen.
Oh, wow, Julia with a definite power advantage here, no doubt about that. Kid going to try and reverse leverage here, but no. See, she knows she can't overpower Julia, so she goes to the leverage-based offense with that arm drag. Julia with a really snug arm drag, and then a shotgun dropkick. Julia is hot out the gate, baby. She fired off that starting track.
Absolutely.
That starting line was a fucking burden to her. She was ready for this shit.
And Julia now, oh my God.
Yeah, Julia is on fire already. You can tell dude. She showed up to fucking win.
The funny thing is, dude, I wouldn't even be surprised. I don't say this to like charge Julia with arrogance, although I think she'd probably cop to it. I think in Julia's mind, she already is the champion. She already is the top woman here. And every match she has is kind of defending her territory.
Oh, Kid, so
that
smart.
Was genius. Oh my God, she might have won the match with that one move right there. You take out a wheel, are you kidding me? How often does Julia rely on sniper kicks? And Kid just took out a leg there.
Even big boots.
And you have to plant, obviously, to hit like a Northern Lights bomb or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Taking away a wheel is sound strategy here.
Yeah, you also took away her leverage on forearms, which is a huge Julia, staple. She loves forearms.
Dude, we do not appreciate enough, at my estimation, Starlight Kid's ring IQ. We know in the past she'll work over the back because of the clover leaf, tiger suplex, stuff like that. She understands that Julia is a different kind of opponent, and instead works over the leg. Beautifully done there.
That's a
calf
stretch.
Smile on Kid's face.
That's a calf stretch. That's an attempt to basically disconnect the calf from the Achilles tendon.
Oh, and you know what else, dude? You know what else I thought, at the risk of maybe extending my praise here to Kid? If you weaken the wheel, maybe that's even easier for Kid to utilize the Kid clutch, that fireman's carry leg pick pin maneuver. So maybe she's even softening that up for her own ends. Julia now trying to use that power here, but Kid again stomps on it.
I love it. I love this side of Kid, man. I know you were talking for a while about how you think she has so much babyface momentum, you don't want to see her go heel, but I'm loving this. I'm really enjoying the energy from Kid right now. And like you mentioned, the ring IQ. This is not something she ever would have done in Stars. What a drop kick to the knee.
Oh, right to the isolated knee.
Dude, see, yeah, this is so genius. Because she's not just working over one part of the leg. She's not just focusing on the knee or the ankle. She is destroying Julia's right leg from the knee down. All the way. Everything.
Yeah. Starlight Kid came to win the 5-star. She very well could be our dark horse. I don't know.
Absolutely. I would, if I were ranking the likelihood of winner, I would have Julia at 1A, Mayu at 1B, and Starlight Kid would be my firm number 3 in that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at this. The figure 4 leg lock. And it is a proper 4, not a P. I will say the downside is she is actually doing this to the wrong leg. It should be a figure P because the straight leg is the one that's being tortured in this submission, and she's trying to work over Julia's right leg, but she's actually currently working over her left leg.
Well, hey, take out 2 legs instead of
Hey,
one,
but the
I
thing
guess.
is, though, I will say this probably is doing damage to the crossed over ankle, but it's doing far more damage to the straight knee.
But I love, though, that when Kid actually does submissions, she at least does them right, if nothing else.
Yeah, she executes it well, even if the understanding of the submission isn't all there. See, you can clearly see she went right back to that knee. And then to the thigh. Dude, she's not even stopping at the knee. She's working over the whole right leg.
She came with a game plan,
but there's
man.
a boot. She hit one boot.
Look at Julia, though.
Yes, I love it. One boot and immediate pain. And again, she hits a boot. Kid's back in it. Julia's boots are hurting her more than they're hurting Kid. Kid avoided that one. Oh, Julia now grabbing the arm. Getting her in a victory roll. Sitting down on it. Pulling her back up. Going for a wheelbarrow of some kind. What a suplex!
Oh my God, Julia will always have that power game, but she goes right back to the knee. And bro, like I told you, yeah, I love Kid as a babyface, but really when I've reflected on it, she's my favorite women's wrestler in the world right now. Like, she really has taken that Kyrie place, I can say it. And so, if this is the dark path she's going down, I'm following her down it till the very end. So I'm hoping she beats Julia's ass today.
Julia there translates to basically being 5'4" and 121 pounds.
Wow. Oh, could be STF here.
I mean, we already knew she had a significant size advantage over Kid just by looking at them, but the numbers spell it out a little more clearly. Oh, look at Kid into the STF!
Oh my God, I'm in love. Oh my God. Dude, she's the perfect blend of high flying and technical wrestling. It's like my fucking dream wrestler because they're both such fun styles to watch. Oh, but Julia's going to reverse it again.
Julia right back into one of her own, yep.
Look at that. They're actually trading submissions, though. Unfucking believable.
And you see the grip Julia has. That's almost impossible to break. Oh, what? She broke it herself. Kid actually slipped out into the crucifix pin. 2. No.
2. Oh.
Julia misses the boot. Kid with another roll-up. 1, 2. Kick out. Double stomp. Oh, no, it wasn't a double stomp. It was a moonsault. 2.
Faked her out.
Kick out.
We're favoring that ankle here.
Julia with a forearm. Oh, see? See, she's literally trying to get feeling back in her right leg. That forearm she had to plant on that knee.
And Julia there.
You're gonna want, look at her right leg. Her right leg is doing all the work on these forearms.
Exactly. Kid now. Nice.
Julia actually looks a little concerned. Normally in these exchanges, Julia is like eating the offense, no selling, firing back with the, the intensity. She's struggling here. You can see it in her face, man. She's in pain.
Partner, I got to ask you, do you feel like Julia might have underestimated Kid today?
Of course she did. Of course she did. She knows she already beat her. She humiliated her. I don't think she's ever taken Kid seriously as a competitor.
Well, maybe that'll change today. That depends here.
Back to favoring that knee. Julia will still outstrike Kid even with a bum knee, though.
And this trip of Kid, though, defiant. Duck. Nice overhand chop there.
Oh, Kid now with a forearm. Left forearm. She's alternating. Left, right, left, right, left,
here.
right, 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 right. Oh my God, the forearms and the boot.
Jesus. I'll step it on the face.
Literally doing exactly what Julia just did to her. She's not doing anything to Julia that Julia hasn't already done to her.
Yeah. She's tired of being disrespected, and honestly, you really can't blame her when you think about it.
She's thinking DDT here.
DDT.
Oh, Julia escapes, throws the arm up, backdrop driver.
No, my God, Kid right on her head.
I loved the way she got into that. She just threw the arm into the air and then got under it. That was fucking brilliant. You can see Julia's actually got a little bit of a limp going on. She's hurting, man.
She's thinking dropkick here. I don't even know if that's wise, bro.
I don't even know if she can get it off. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Kid almost slipped up there. Well, she did slip, but she recovered quickly. Thinking Frankensteiner.
Bomb here.
Oh, you're right. Victory roll bomb. She got it.
Called it.
Wow.
What a victory roll bomb. Wasn't able to maintain it, though, for a pin. Might have been a 3 count if she was able to pin straight up. But Julia's stunned here.
Oh, there's a sniper kick.
Sniper kick. What a sniper kick.
2.
Cover.
Kick out. Julia off the ropes. Kid with a drop kick. Single leg there. Almost like a calf kick. There's the DDT.
Oh, my God. She spiked her.
She really did plant her there. 2. And Julia kicks out.
This has been a chess match between these two.
Dude, Julia was not ready for this match today.
Cloverleaf.
No. Oh, is she going to get it? The form isn't nearly as good as it usually is. Normally the ankle is tucked and the knee much better. I will say, though, she does have this executed correctly. The right knee is the one. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. She's focusing on the wrong knee. She's got this, like, most of the pain is in the straight knee here. Or the straight leg. The one that's not crossed over. Julia
here. Trying to get to the rope. She does.
I almost have to wonder if we can chalk this up to Kid's lack of real fighting experience. Like, she doesn't have any kind of MMA or, like, shoot boxing or anything like that experience.
Yeah. Oh, I break over the knee and kick out there by Julia.
She doesn't have any real experience, so she never really had opportunities to learn how these submissions actually work, IRL.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of trying anything she can to work over the leg. And, I mean, I'm sure she's still causing some pain to the leg, but she's definitely not optimizing it by any means.
She's thinking moonsault here.
She is. And oh my God, Julia caught her in a fucking body scissors.
Wow.
Oh, and now into the triangle. Oh my God.
That might do it.
This is one of the best looking triangles I've ever seen in wrestling, actually.
Given Julia's size and power over Kid.
Oh my God, and the transition into the omoplata crossface. No, the omoplata double armbar. What?
Is Kid gonna tap here?
It's like an omoplata Fujiwara. Oh no, into the rings of Saturn almost.
Kid might have to tap here, dude, but I don't think her pride will let her.
I don't think she can tap. I think she'd have to verbally submit. Because what was she tap with? She doesn't have a free hand.
I don't think Kid's gonna. Wait, she's trying. She's trying to get her legs closer. She can break
Julia's using her weight advantage here. Again, Julia's got 20 plus pounds on Kid. That's a significant advantage at that weight.
Kid got it. Kid got it.
Yeah, very impressive by Kid, but Julia's not the type to relent. She's going to stay on Kid here.
No, that was a huge moment for Julia there.
This feels like the beginning of the end for Kid. Is this going to be a Northern Lights bomb? No. Kid, victory roll.
What a counter.
Reversed again. 1, 2. No.
Julia has been caught by pins before. Nice sniper kick there again by Julia.
I think she wants that Northern Lights bomb, man. She keeps going for it.
Here, it's over.
And
this seems more like a
Falcon Arrow. 2. No.
Kid just kicked out.
That was borderline like Steiner screwdriver. Like she almost dropped her on her head there. There's the Northern Lights bomb. That's it.
That's it.
1, 2, 3. Damn.
God damn it. That's why I shouldn't have had hope.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
All right.
You know what, though, dude? I remember you very specifically saying that you think that Starlight Kid was either going to beat Julia or Mayu, but not both. Does this increase your opinion of the odds of Kid beating Mayu?
I think it does, which really like fucks up the philosophy behind my bracket because I had Mayu beating every Oedo Tai member. And Julia, again, still fucking with Kid. Man. Wow.
Hey, at least she managed to avoid having her mask cut off this time, right?
Yeah, but in these moments, I hate Julia. God damn it.
Man.
I really hope Kid beats her one of these days.
I'm telling you, man, if Kid would have just used submissions on the correct leg, I think it would have hampered Julia enough that she might not have been able to snap those offensive moves off there towards the end of the match. I think Kid needs to take some like judo classes or something, take some Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes or something that she can learn how to make these submissions work better for her.
Yeah. It's the same that Julia's best friend is Shuri, because if I was Kid, I'd go to Shuri for advice. But
yeah, really, Kid should be going to like Konami. She's literally in the same faction.
Yeah.
She needs to have that conversation for real.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. She really does. But I am ready for the next matchup here.
Excellent.
We have got, I think it's Tam versus Unagi here.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Here we go. I am just about ready. I have it pulled up. I'm just going to wait for it to cast. There we go. And let me get to 15 seconds. Oh, I do have a little bit of a buffer starting now. Let me see if I can fix that. You still hear me, right?
I still hear you. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the video just stopped buffering at a certain point. That's weird. I'm going to refresh. Man, that's really strange. I wonder why it did that. Okay, now it seems to be buffering healthily. And now we're casting. We're good. Okay, that's nice. 10 seconds in. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, are you ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go! And here comes the eel.
Unagi coming out here.
Unagi Sayaka! What's the deal with the tiger?
Yep.
What's up with that? Since when does Unagi associate with a tiger? Oh my god, there's like a tiger on her head and everything. It's like a saber-toothed tiger. That's so cool.
Wow.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Pretty cool look for her.
See, they don't show a year. She's listed at 5'6" and 119 pounds.
Facing her friend and the leader of the Cosmic Angels, Tam. Going to be a very interesting matchup coming here.
And since they didn't say it, I'll say it. Unagi was born September 2nd, 1989, making her 31 years old, but less than a month away from 32.
Yes.
I'm out here just doxing all these women, just exposing their ages.
Yeah.
Using the power of Google. And here comes Tam. Oh man, I'm a big fan of this woman right here. She's amazing.
Yes.
There we go. I feel like, oh, here we go. She says date of birth 3/22, 157 and 56. 157 is 5'2" basically, and she's 123. So it's a little bit heavier actually than Unagi even, despite being a good 4 inches shorter. So Tam's definitely got more stopping power than Unagi on paper at least.
Yes.
I have a hard time believing that Unagi's only 119 pounds, though. I would pit her closer to 130, 135. I think that's one of those kayfabe weights, you know?
Yes.
She's not overweight by any means. Like, she's in fucking incredible shape. But she's also got, like, a broader frame, and she's really tall. Like, 5'6" is top 4 or 5 heights in Stardom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would guess she's between 130 and 135 IRL. Here we go though. The poses of Unagi Sayaka.
Yes. Looking to really prove herself to Tam here today.
I am digging the gear though. I will say Kirby said something in the chat about, dude, I love Unagi gear. Yeah, Unagi's gear tonight looks really cool. It's definitely on point. I think she got an upgrade. And here's Tam. I think she's wearing the same gear as usual. I think a lot of the women in Stardom do change their gear like once or twice a year, but they don't usually change them like super duper frequently. Like I feel like Tam just got this gear maybe even when she won the white belt, I feel like, or sometime around then. It might have been longer ago than that, and I just don't realize it. Oh, you know what? That actually does look a little bit new. The gear, Tam's gear looks a little different. Not a lot different.
Yeah.
Unagi's is brand new though. Looks completely different. Hell, she even moved the boob window down from the top to the bottom of her boobs.
Yeah.
She went from cleavage to under boob. Oh, and here we go. Match underway. Blue Stars. Is this our first Blue Stars match, actually?
It might be.
It is. It actually is. First match of the Blue Stars block so far. We've got a three-way tie going on in the Red Stars block between Julia, which makes sense, Koguma, and Mina.
Yep.
Oh wow, I
They'll be
like.
the first to break ahead of the pack.
I really like the colors in Unagi's shorts, or her bottoms, I'll say.
Yeah, the aesthetic is definitely on point. Nice kick there by Tam, as was that kick.
You know, I'm a big mark for the color purple, especially really deep, dark, rich purples. And like Tam's is more of like a lighter purple, which I'm not super into. But Unagi's got really nice, deep, rich purples in her pants. Yeah, there you look at that. I love that.
Yeah. Kick out there by Unagi. Nice.
Oh, PK.
Over on Tam.
Nice.
Oh, what a PK to the back there.
I want to know when she specifically started doing that move. Because I bet you it was right around the time she had the big feud with Momo at the beginning of 2019.
Yeah, that would make sense, I feel like.
Yeah. Tam is the absolute queen of like super long form rivalries and like heated feuds and like just long stories. Oh, look at this Indian Deathlock. And she's actually going to try and stand up with it. Oh, into the bridge. That'll do some damage. That's
nicely done there for Unagi.
Yeah, that would suck to have taken or have done to you.
We know Tam's been employing this a lot more lately. I'm just going to stand up with it a little bit. Oh, man.
Oh, wow, into the hammerlock. She's keeping the Indian Deathlock and adding a hammerlock aspect to it. Very nice.
Wow, she has got Unagi all kinds of contorted here.
Yeah, she's pretzelizing her. Oh, and now going for the butterfly, even better. Even better. I love it. The Indian Deathlock butterfly lock combo. So deadly. And she just let go. Oh, but she still got the Indian Deathlock cranking, though. Tam just looking at Unagi like, oh, does this hurt? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to win.
Yeah, really.
She just has this super cute, innocent look on her face while she's inflicting intense pain on her fucking faction mate.
Oof.
Damn.
Man.
Tam is really going hard here. Oh, but Unagi, really great job there, actually grabbing, full hand grabbing the rope. We've seen before, someone will get a couple fingers on the rope and the ref will literally kick it off because you need to get your entire hand around it. You need to basically make sure that you aren't just touching the rope, that you are on the other side of the ropes, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, the knee drop by Tam. See, now that was devastating looking to me.
And now Tam just really smothering Unagi here and hovering over. Now she's got her by the hair.
Yep.
Irish whip here. Oh man, Unagi in a bad way right now. You can see she barely made it to the other corner. Nice back elbow there by Tam.
Rolls her out, picks her up, shoot kick to the front, shoot kick to the back, axe kick.
Oh man. Whoa, oh my God, that axe kick.
Yeah. 1, 2, kick out by Unagi.
Tam's got to admire the resiliency of Unagi. I mean, she is on her side after all.
Absolutely. Oh, you can see the way Unagi's limping, man. She is in a lot of pain. I think that double knee drop by Tam fucked her up bad.
Yeah.
I mean, especially it came immediately after that long, cranking Indian deathlock. Yeah, Unagi, I don't even know which knee it is. I think it was the left knee, right? Yeah, it had to be.
That's I believe you're right about that, yeah.
2, kick out.
Tam thinking, not just yet. Not quite.
Oh, what a forearm by Unagi.
No, there are forearm there, but Tam.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Unagi trying to rally
7,
here.
8. 8 forearms straight, and Tam with 1, and Unagi's off her feet.
Oh my God.
Bro, we literally talked about it before the match started. Tam, literally just looking at size and dimensions on paper, has more stopping power than Unagi. Unagi now with a desperation scoop slam and goes right back to that left ankle.
Yeah. Tam has just been in complete control here.
Yeah, that's crazy that you just look at them and you think Unagi's got to be more powerful, but we looked on paper, we looked at the numbers, said Tam got more stopping power, and that's actually playing out. That's actually bearing itself.
It really is, man. It really is.
Oh, Unagi going for the leg drop. She got it. That was like a heel drop. That was crazy. 2, Tam kicks out emphatically.
Yeah, Tam's got so much more vitality in this match now than Unagi just because of how she's worn Unagi down. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, Tam also is not at all trying to get Unagi as a white belt challenger. Nice spin kick. Man, those spin kicks have become like the ultimate veteran fuck you newbie kind of move.
Yes.
I feel like
that's
like the oh, what a reverse roundhouse kick by Tam. I almost thought she was going to miss it there for a second, but she caught Unagi flush in the cheek.
She really
my
did.
God, a buzzsaw kick by Tam.
Fucking buzzsaw.
Jesus.
I mean, I've heard of tough love, but come on, Tam.
My God. Dude, she can't even lift Unagi up. Pin her. Just pin her. She's out. Put a foot on her stomach.
Tam even's got her hands on her hips like, what am I going to do with you?
She's lifting her up forcefully. And just kind of slings her over. And now she goes, I think she didn't want to pin her up against the ropes because she wanted to force her to kick out if she was with it at all. And she did. She kicked out.
Damn. I mean, remember, bro, after that fucking Blue Stars block preview,
yeah,
Tam even said, I'm sorry, Unagi-san, and now we know what she was apologizing for. Unagi probably hugging the ropes.
Tam with the forearms on the back. Another axe kick. Jesus. Oh, Tam's thinking about this V-trigger up against the ropes. But Unagi flapjacks her into the ropes. That's devastating.
Nice.
Another devastating desperation move from Unagi.
Bro, that flapjack caught Tam right in the face. You see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can even see Mina on the outside cheering for both of her faction mates, maybe even rooting more for Unagi just because they are kind of a tag team more often and they're kind of on similar levels and they kind of see each other as rivals. And she's probably also just kind of rooting for the underdog here, you know?
Absolutely. Unagi now firing up. This would be the upset of the tournament already if she would be able to beat Tam here.
Yeah, really.
Unagi thinking, Gory chinlock.
No. Tam blocks.
Tam, too much experience.
Unagi, swing and a miss. Whoa, Tam with a beautiful forearm. My God. The devastation of Tam's strikes in this match. Oh, and here comes that V-trigger, I think. No? No, okay. Unagi with a forearm. Tam
right
smiling.
Back.
Tam smiling. I love it. Oh, my God, yes. Big forearm from Tam. Unagi almost just crumpled there, but she managed to fire up. Forearms. 3 from Unagi. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tam's still on her feet. Still begging to be challenged. This is fucking Beerus shit, and I love it.
Unagi there, another forearm. Another forearm.
Yes, I understand that you think you're powerful.
I haven't even used 5% of my power.
And then Goku's like, whoa, I've only been using 30% of mine.
Idiot.
And then Beerus is like, wait, you mean you've been holding back too?
Yeah.
Oh, Tam, back suplex. Oh my God, I feel like she put a little extra stank on it. My God, dude. I mean, if trends kind of maintain in Stardom, Unagi's going to abandon Tam within the next year.
Yeah, really. Tam learned from Mayu well, perhaps too well.
Yeah, really. That's crazy.
Take out there by Unagi.
Oh, wow, Tam. Trying to get the kind of crowd support into it. I don't know, Tam. You're kind of destroying someone that the crowd likes. I don't know.
Really.
I don't know how behind you they're gonna get there.
I mean, I'd be in that crowd like, yeah, golf claps. So I'm making some noise, but not enthusiastic noise.
I'd be clapping just so that she could see me clapping, so that she wouldn't come into the crowd and give me the riot act. Oh my God! She caught the arm. The hanging dragon sleeper. Jesus, Tam. Watch your head on the ring post now.
Tam really don't give a fuck right now. Tam woke up and she chose violence without question.
Yeah. Knee drop. Oh my God.
Oh my good Lord.
Jesus. 2 count.
Tam just be like, I'm doing this because I love you. Don't question it.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Tam? Are you me?
That's the exact vibe, too. You're right. That's crazy.
I don't even know if she'd have the consciousness to question it. Tiger, no. Unagi not going to go with Tam here. Oh, the reverse roundhouse. Unagi tries to stack her up. Stacks her up. 2 count.
What a slap.
Oh, my God.
That caught Tam off guard. She was not expecting that.
What an axe kick.
Damn.
Unagi's offense really be saying, bitch?
Bro, Unagi did not come here to just be the underdog and lose. Oh, she's thinking about this. Oh, no, Tam. That setup's too convoluted. Another reverse roundhouse.
Unagi really needs a better setup for that move, I'm telling you.
I don't know if there is one. She might already be doing the most efficient version of it.
Violet shooting there.
Oh, now she's thinking Tiger. This might get the job done, man. If she gets this off, I think it's over. But she doesn't. Oh, she turned it into a face buster.
I feel like Unagi may have wanted to counter. Tam saw it coming.
Dude, that was almost like a glam slam from Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Tam, now. You already resisted once. Oh, my God, again, Unagi. Oh, she's got the setup.
Here. Wait a minute. No
she got it.
No
1,
way.
2. There it is.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Oh, my fucking God.
Upset of the tournament already.
On day 1. Day 1.
Wow.
What the fuck?
The thing is, we know that they do upsets on day 1. We just expected it to be Kid over Julia.
Dude, I can say this sentence and it's a fact. Unagi just beat the Wonder of Stardom champion.
And is at the front of the line, by my estimates, to challenge her for that title.
Dude, Dude, here's the thing. Oh my god, this is such amazing storytelling. Like, Tam, I feel like on all fronts has been a better leader than Mayu, but like Mayu beats her underlings, I feel like. Like, except for maybe Saki when before she defected. Tam can't believe it. Tam's in like Tam has to have questions internally. Am I really the leader of Cosmic Angels? What's happening?
I mean, the thing is, I think Unagi is probably going to be questioning Tam more than Tam questions herself. Tam probably knows full well that this was a fluke and is going to prove that when she retains her white belt championship when Unagi challenges for it. But for now, Unagi probably feels like she's on top of the world. Not only is she the the future of Stardom champion, she just got a win over the Wonder of Stardom champion and has now earned the right to challenge for that belt. That's huge for
Tam's
her.
in shock. I'm in
Yeah,
shock.
yeah, she is. And no one sells emotions better than Tam Nakano.
Bro, I've got to start wondering if your words carry some mythical power, because you said a few moments ago, and I know what you were referencing, of course, but you said if trends continue of Stardom, if trends are a thing in Stardom, Unagi will be leaving Tam in a year and a half. That may very well be the case.
Do you know why I said that, though?
Just because I feel like Tam was being so vicious to Unagi and really like kind of woman handling her
very,
in a way.
Very much the way that Mayu was to Kid in last year's 5-star.
Exactly. I can't believe this. It is Tam that leaves the ring to Unagi.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
That was awesome.
Wow.
That was crazy.
I have no words. I really, wow.
Someone tell Jeff Hardy John has no more words.
That is one on the bracket I am happy to be wrong about. I was disappointed when Julia beat Kid. This, though, good for you, Stardom. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
It's crazy because Mina's improved so much, but like Unagi, you could tell was going to be the bigger deal. And I knew at the moment they gave her that 7-match trial, they've been giving her the stories. Yep. And now she went from, keep in mind, dude, she did that 7-match trial because she wanted to be stronger for Tam and for the group. Yep. And she's gotten so strong, she just beat Tam. Yep. I love it. I love the storytelling here.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, Stardom.
That's what Stardom does best, man. Yep, exactly. They really do.
Unfucking believable.
No wrestling company right now tells more compelling long-term stories than Stardom. I know that AEW fans are going to try and chime in right here, but at the end of the day, I feel like what Stardom does with their storytelling and what AEW does with theirs, it's like they're playing different games in a way. AEW is very reactive. They'll be like, oh, this thing happened, so let's take advantage of that thing that happened by incorporating into this thing that's happening now. Whereas Stardom will be like, oh, we're going to plant a seed, and a few months down the line, we're going to pay that shit off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And I got to tell you, what I love about this card structuring, just to make a more meta commentary about how this is all listed on the site, you just saw the upset, which gets you on a high and kind of puts you off kilter a little bit mentally, because now the next match is Kamitani and Shuri, and because of the result of that last match, I'm thinking, well, is Shuri really untouchable? Like, I still think she's going to win this, but if anybody can beat her, Kamitani.
Dude, we've even talked about how, like, Kamitani's Phoenix Splash is one of the very few moves in Stardom that I can actually imagine putting Shuri away for a 3 count right now.
Exactly. Dude, I'm so fucking hyped. We're not even done day one, and I've already fucking loved it. So, yeah. Let's keep it going. I'm at 15 seconds. I'm ready when
3, 2, 1, go!
Here is the Golden Phoenix.
Yes.
You know Kamitani would love for that to be more literal in the sense of getting a championship around her waist.
Yeah, that gold, baby, that gold.
She was the Cinderella tournament winner, was not able to convert her title shot. She's faced Utami
that's actually,
for the world
believe it or not, I believe she was the first in 3 or 4 years. Let me look it up real quick. 2017 Cinderella tournament. Let's see. The winner was Tony, and I think Tony actually went on to I don't know if she. Well, Tony's kind of gray because she won the title, but she did so accidentally. Like Mayu like dislocated her elbow or something in the middle of the match, and they called it and just gave Tony the world title.
Right.
So, and yeah, I would imagine but that was after the 5 star though. That wasn't after the Cinderella. Hmm. Oh, it went to a TLD. Okay, so yeah, Kamitani was the first woman in 4 years since 2017 to not win the Wonder of Stardom Championship after having won the Cinderella tournament.
Wow. You know, that's
2018,
not a dis-
2018, Momo won the Cinderella, converted it into the Wonder of Stardom title by beating Io. 2019, Arisa did the same thing. 2020, Julia did it.
that's not exactly the distinction you want to have when you possess the ambition that Kamitani does.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
So, you know, a distinction she'd love to have is a woman that's actually beaten the SWA champion, Shuri.
Yep.
That's a distinction she'd love to have.
Yeah, the odd thing about that is while Kamitani does qualify, obviously, to challenge Shuri because she wasn't born in the Philippines, there would be a very limited roster of other Stardom members that would be able to challenge Kamitani should she win that title. It would pretty much be limited to like Shuri again and Julia because Julia was born in England. That would pretty much be it. I mean, maybe you could count Jungle as maybe like counting her like experience in I want to say Africa, but I don't think they would even do that. That's like I feel like Shuri's at least legitimately half Filipino. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really hazy there. I feel like it's very unlikely that Kamitani would win that title just because of the lack of challengers.
Yeah. Shuri now.
It would be nice if we could get like some kind of confirmation on when Stardom was going to start bringing back Gaijin. Not that I'm necessarily missing Gaijin by any means, but just as far as like the SWA title goes, having Gaijin around would make it much more likely that Kamitani would be able to win that SWA title from Shuri.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Brother, you got to imagine, man, like, as impressive as Shuri's title reign has been, you have to wonder how legendary it would have been if we didn't have COVID and the travel restrictions, because they probably would have had more Gaijin and everything coming in to kind of substantiate that reign even further. But they've been able to find a nice workaround with Shuri identifying, as Filipino from the Philippines to really broaden that scope of contenders.
Yep.
But man, she has just been unstoppable. I've already said my final as I have it is Shuri versus Julia. And we are a long way away, but just to remind
It's funny
everybody,
you say broaden the scope of contenders because realistically, it just broadens it to fucking anyone. Like, there's no limit to who can challenge Shuri for her SWA title, as long as she's considered, representing the Philippines, because there's nobody else in Stardom that's even part Filipina that could claim that.
And this is going to be an interesting matchup here. Look at Shuri's gear, dude. I love it. It's like that royal red.
Yep. Oh, what a stomp. Already from Shuri. Oh, the roll up from Saya. 2. No. Oh, Shuri with a nice clothesline, but misses. Saya goes for the waist lock. Shuri standing switch, lifts her up, slaps her down. Saya with the arm drag. Beautiful. Yeah, dude, I think Saya is the perfect opponent for somebody who seems as unstoppable as Shuri because of the entropy factor. Saya is such a high variance performer. She's always trying new shit. She's always pulling out super high variance, high risk, high reward moves like the shooting star and the backflip knee drop. And even like the pump kick that she does, I feel like is pretty high risk, high reward. And of course, like we talk about the Phoenix Splash, she has got such a versatile, high risk, high reward repertoire. I really do think she is the perfect matchup for someone like Shuri, who is just as slow and steady wins the race as they go.
I mean, for one thing, partner, I completely agree with your assessment, but let's also elucidate another advantage that we really haven't given a lot of airtime to. I mean, Kamitani has been sitting under the learning tree of Queen's Quest, which means by extension, Utami, Shuri's greatest rival.
Yep.
You really think that Kamitani hasn't picked Utami's brain
Yeah.
after the matches she's had with Shuri?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and not only
Shoulder
has
bump
she
there.
been under, the learning tree of Queen's Quest as a faction, but really, you pointed out Utami specifically, and I think that she's actually been closest out of all the Queen's Quest members to Utami. They're a literal tag team. They're former
Exactly, so there's
tag
gotta be a
team
little-
champions. They are probably one of the best friend pairings in all of Stardom.
Absolutely. You know the respect Kamitani has for Utami. She adores her. And so you got to wonder if there's a little bit of extra fire there because of the history between Shuri and Utami there. What a kick to the back there. Man. This is going to be physical here. Oh, what a knee. That's the thing, though, man. Shuri has just been on top of her game. You know, I've gone on record and said that she is the greatest technical wrestler, maybe even in the world right now, because it's been a while since Brian laced up a pair of boots.
Oh.
Here it. Oh, my God. And even then, like, what amazes me about Shuri is her ability to innovate. I mean, we've seen the Blue Dragon. We've seen, what's that other submission where it's like the arm trap, stretch them up, or isn't it Tiger something, I feel like?
Oh, yeah,
so,
I don't know, unfortunately. I don't remember.
But yeah, I mean, Shuri just constantly innovating submissions.
White Tiger, maybe?
I think you might be right. Yeah, White Tiger. That sounds right to me.
Oh, and now Shuri with running knee there. You can see Shuri's also 32 years old.
And we also share a birthday, which just warms
my
heart.
Oh my God! She's 3 years earlier than you, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's crazy. That's like some fate shit right there. That's unbelievable.
Absolutely. It's funny because, like, I adore Kid, but I would say right behind Kid really is Shuri. Her technical acumen is breathtaking to me. I love watching her work.
I don't think I actually directly share my birth date with anyone in wrestling that I'm aware of, but I know Kid is pretty close to me. I think her birthday is August 19th, so she's only like 6 days off.
Very cool, man.
I believe she's August 19th, 2001. So she'll be 20 in 2 weeks and a day.
Man, that's time's crazy. But Shuri there with the boot. You know, it's funny, guys, because Kid may be my favorite overall women's wrestler like in the world right now.
It's the 18th, not the 19th. So it's actually 2 weeks on literally to the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But Shuri had one of my favorite matches of all time against Utami at Tokyo Dream Cinderella. That match, that was a privilege to call, beside you.
Yeah.
And I feel like we did some excellent commentary there. Hoping to do some excellent commentary here. If you guys agree, please leave a like. Knees there to the midsection. Oh, my God.
Kamitani's thinking about drop. Oh, Rana. Interesting. We know Shuri has started to do those as well.
That was a beautiful snap Rana by Kamitani there.
That was honestly, the way that she did that was more like Frankensteiner-like than Hurricane Rana. Springboard crossbody to the outside.
Beautiful.
Oh, and I love that Azumi and Hina were both there to catch. And Lady C. Lady C's there too. And I think maybe Momo? Or is that Mayu? I don't recognize the other one. Might even be the new trainee. I don't know. Mina. Oh, wait. Is that Mina or is that Azumi? I think that's Azumi, actually. Azumi and Mina have way too similar hair color right now. One of them needs to get a dye job.
Yeah.
Nice kick out by Shuri.
Kamitani would love to get this win here today.
Oh, that's really cool. Mark shares a birthday with Kevin Owens. You see that?
Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Way to go, Mark. That's awesome.
Oh, and there we can see Saya Kamitani's 24 years old, and she'll be 25 in about 3.5 months on November 28th. 167, though, centimeters tall. That puts her at around 5'6".
Kick to the chest, and Kamitani kicks out.
I will say, though, that actually means she is just the tiniest bit shorter than Unagi. I did not realize that she was smaller than Unagi. I would not have guessed that.
Kamitani there. Oh my god. Kamitani's got to get to the ropes. She does.
Yep, hooked her foot around it. You'll love to see. You can't just touch the rope. You got to emphatically grab the rope with whatever limb it happens to be. I wonder
now gonna pick Kamitani up.
I wonder if Ishii grabbing the rope with his teeth, literally biting the rope, would count in Stardom. I bet it would. What a pump kick!
Nice. Oh wow, she really followed through on that. She got right up and
yeah, dude, her pump kicks are like, she makes a pump kick feel like a big time move and not just like a mid match move, you know?
I completely agree.
Like I almost liken it to the Brogue kick, the way that she makes it feel such a big deal.
And now Kamitani trying to get back in this here. They're both in considerable pain right now.
Oh, gut buster on the way.
Oh,
nailed it.
Oh wow.
She's got to do a better job of lifting her opponent up over her head. She's going to end up hurting herself if she does it like that again.
Cover.
Nice kick out by Saya, but Shuri, again, like Julia, not one to relent. She's going to stay on Saya here. Torture her until she wins, basically.
Shuri might be the most tenacious competitor in that locker room.
She caught it. See that right there, Saya? Saya learned that from Utami right there. She got that tip from Utami without a doubt.
Nice Northern Lights there.
We have never seen anybody do a better job of avoiding that buzzsaw kick than Utami. That's why Shuri couldn't fucking beat her, because she couldn't get off the damn buzzsaw kick until it was too late and she was already so worn out that she couldn't follow up on it. Saya learned that from Utami, no doubt in my mind. And here's the Star Crusher. She got it.
Wow, without any resistance.
One,
holy crap.
Two. And again, dude, Shuri, that's what makes Shuri, like we talked about Utami. The reason that Shuri couldn't beat Utami is because she couldn't get off that buzzsaw kick. Every time she kept going for it, Utami would catch it or avoid it or counter it or whatever. But the reason that Utami couldn't beat Shuri is because Shuri's just tough as nails.
Well, is she tough enough to take this? Phoenix,
she's not going to have to, at least not right now. She's thinking about a wheelbarrow plex off the bottom rope, really.
Oh, my God.
Oh, she just shoved her off. Okay, Saya lands on her feet. Shuri. Oh, Saya jumps into the ring. Thinking about a German here.
Shuri hangs on.
Drop kick to the left knee. That knocked Shuri off the middle rope.
Kamitani knows the game plan. She knows what she needs to do here. Forearm there. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, another shot. Oh, another. Oh, my God.
Jesus. What a forearm flurry. That's something else that Saya does have in common with Utami. Anytime Shuri got into forearm exchanges with Utami, she lost.
Yeah.
What a slap!
Oh, my God. That'll ring your bell. Holy shit. Shuri now looking at Kamitani do something.
Oh, my God.
Kamitani responds.
Wow, another slap from Shuri.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And Saya fires right back. That's staggered Shuri. Oh, I think Saya's getting more of her slaps than Shuri's getting of hers.
Quality over quantity, friend.
Yeah, quantity right now. Shuri's sheer quantity is winning out.
Oh,
and the stomp. Damn. She slapped Saya into submission and then stomped her while she was already there.
You know that was a message to Utami somewhere. I'm not losing to you, and I'm not losing to your goddamn sidekick.
Oh, what is Saya thinking here?
beckoning
She's got the
Kamitani.
hair. Oh, just another slap.
Is she thinking headbutt? No. Oh.
Damn.
Shuri's got her hands at rest. Too. She's letting Kamitani do it. Oh, God. That means the response is going to be disproportionate.
She's using Bide. She's using Bide. You got to kill her. You got to take her out, Saya.
Oh, God. When she rises from the ground, you are fucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know if Kamitani knows what she's just done here. Picking Shuri up. This is a mistake.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just a drop down, okay. Sends her
dear
off.
God.
Forearms, okay.
Okay, that was...
Forearm by Saya again. Saya winning the forearm battle. Shuri says, fuck your forearm, Fujiwara.
Oh, there it is. Here it goes. It starts. Seated Fujiwara right here.
Yep. Oh, but look at Saya.
Oh, Kamitani rolled through.
German, though, by Shuri.
What a sharp... Wow,
I will say, that was a very impressive escape from the Fujiwara by Saya. It's just a shame that it didn't really get a chance to shine, because Shuri said, fuck your neck.
Well, Kamitani may not have the titles to fly
spinning
first
heel
class,
kick.
but Shuri's got it covered. What a spinning heel kick.
That might as well have been a spinning calf kick, the way her entire leg just plastered across Shuri's face. Oh, but the roundhouse. Oh, it might be buzzsaw time. Let's see if Saya has the wherewithal. No, Shuri might be thinking about Arana. Again, Saya with a Frankensteiner into the pin.
She got the pin here. She does have the pin here. She couldn't get the legs fully hooked, partner. I think that was the mistake here.
Oh, the running knee to the back of the head there by Shuri.
Knee to
There's no way
back
that's
of the head.
1, 2, kick out. Yeah, good job, Saya. Good job.
Saya's tough. There's no doubt about that.
What is Shuri thinking? Oh, Jesus, just a straight-up armbar. I love how she pulled Saya out to the middle of the ring, not because she wanted to hit some kind of high-flying maneuver and needed her in position, but because she wanted her away from the ropes so she could torture her unimpeded.
Shuri terrifies me.
Yeah, she should.
Shuri may even terrify me more on some level than even Suzuki, to be honest, because this woman... Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
This is like the Pentagon armbar, but worse. And she got to the rope. See, that's the advantage of having length. Right there.
Yes.
The ref literally had to pry Shuri off of Saya. I feel bad for Saya, man. She got her foot on the rope, and then she still had to withstand that pain for far more than I would guess 5 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, the spinning back fist by Shuri. Another back fist.
Oh,
3 back fists. Saya can't even stay on her feet after that. Shuri picking her up. Thinking about a Northern Lights bomb.
We've seen this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. We saw that against Utami. Is that going to do it?
2, 3. There it is. Jesus.
Holy fuck. Yeah, good luck, everybody else.
Wow. So
How does it feel to look into the face of death? Jesus Christ.
2 matches remain, man. Momo Mayu and Maika Utami again.
Look, you're right, and I hear you, but, like, that was dominance.
Yes.
We said, like, Kamitani got all those slaps in and have your fun, because 3 back fists straight, and then she dropped her on her damn head for the 3 count. Holy fuck.
Whew, man, these Joshi are insane.
I know I picked Julia to win, and I stand by it, but understand something, people. Do not think for a second. I know Kamitani defiant, but how's that goose egg for points you're working with right now? Holy fuck.
She probably thinks of it as her cap for points is going from 18 to 16. She doesn't think about the current 0. She thinks about what she can do.
And that is a champion's mindset, no doubt, but I think Shuri knocked her the fuck out so bad, at least initially. I thought she was going to wake up thinking she was the World of Stardom champion.
Yeah. She's not thinking about the goose egg, but she might have been seeing some geese flying around her head with some stars.
Yeah, Shuri It would not surprise me if she won this tournament at all. I mean, I know Iroha's coming. I know the match with Utami's coming, but today, Shuri asserts dominance. No. Shuri is dominance here at the 5-star Grand Prix.
I just saw Javaris said, message to everyone in the block, including my wife, you are fucked, but Julia and Shuri aren't in the same block. Julia is in the Red Stars block. Shuri is in the Blue Stars block.
But here's the thing, if they meet each other in the finals, that message would apply.
True story.
I'll tell
True
you.
story.
Shuri's coming to win, folks, and if you're thinking otherwise, you're deluding yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here we go. Let me ask you something,
boy.
partner. Where did this match rank as far as your most anticipated for day one? Was this number one for you, or two,
number
or three?
two, number two behind Julia Kidd.
Well, I'll tell you, we saw Julia Kidd. It wasn't bad. I obviously wanted a different result, but this,
no, it was definitely what I would call underwhelming.
Yeah, but this though, I have faith in these two women. I think they're about to blow the fucking roof off.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, you're ready, right? You're at 15 seconds.
Dude, I was born ready to see these two do what they do. Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Doctor fucking spanked my bottom, and he's like, this boy is going to be able to see the greatest women's wrestlers in the world. And he was right. So here we go.
All right. Momo coming out first. I love this new Queen's Quest logo. It is brilliant.
I love it. I love it too, man. I got to ask you, you know how I do? Pre-game analysis, all that fucking stuff. You look at Momo, she's been a bit directionless as of late. Really, the biggest direction she has is a secret, well, not so secret admirer in Micah. But
very interesting that she's coming out with the mask on her hand rather than on her head like usual.
Yeah.
And there you can actually see her date of birth is a matter of public record. She is 21 years old. Such a fucking prodigy. Literally beat Io Shirai at age 18 to win the Wonder of Stardom Championship. And, I mean, you can even see 156 centimeters. What does that make her, 5'1"? Yeah, 5'1 and a half.
Yeah.
Did you catch what kilograms she was? I missed it.
No, I missed it too.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, no doubt excellent in that ring. But as I was saying, you know, the only direction she really has is the not-so-secret admirer in Micah. When it comes to championship, she's left out of every conversation right now.
Yeah.
Then you've got Mayu, who has lost so much and has endured so much. When you look at these two, who do you think needs the win more today, just beyond the 5-star context of everybody needing points? On an emotional and psychic level, who do you think needs this win more today?
Momo, for sure. I mean, dude, here's the thing. We talked about Momo isn't in consideration for any titles. She's fairly directionless right now. Mayu should literally be at the top of the list of contenders for every single championship. Red belt. She lost the title to Utami and never got a rematch. White belt. She and Tam have a long history, and Mayu is practically white belt royalty. SWA title. She literally beat Shuri as the red belt champion to retain that title, so we know she can do it. She should literally be at the top of the list for all three of those titles. Maybe not necessarily number one, but near the top, if not at the top, for all three of those titles.
Mayu is decked out here. Look at this.
Damn.
And like you said, I want to bring back a point you said in a prior matchup. You look at Mayu's mask here, and you look at the mask that Kid came out with, not wearing but holding. She's thinking about that match with Mayu. In fact, I'm almost starting to wonder if Kid, I think everybody wants to win the 5-star, don't get me wrong, but what Kid especially wants is to beat Mayu in this tournament. I think she could go 0 and whatever, actually not 0 and whatever, but I think she could lose every match so long as the one in the win column was the match against Mayu. That may be where Kid's head's at. I don't know. But for now, Mayu ain't thinking about Kid, and Kid's probably in the back icing her pain and everything from the match with Julia.
Yeah.
Mayu's focus is on Momo, and then these two, their history. Ah, damn, man.
Yeah. Momo, I will say, the interesting thing about Momo is she could probably have a white belt chance, shot at the white belt anytime she wanted, but she's already held that title, and Momo's a very goal-oriented person. I don't think she necessarily even wants another reign with the white belt. I think she is tunnel vision on that red belt. And unfortunately, she was already Utami's first challenger and lost. So she's kind of in purgatory in a way.
I mean, think about it, bro. Put yourself a little empathic exercise, if you will, in the shoes of Momo Watanabe. You get handed the keys of the kingdom by Io. You know, Queen's Quest is yours. You're the leader. She's not probably even seen as the leader by the majority of people that watch this product, and especially those that don't know the history. You are called a prodigy and you're lauded for your technical acumen and your genius, and yet you've never been world champion. That's gotta mess you up a little bit. I mean, we've seen time and again geniuses in all walks of life that either they don't attain a certain thing or they burn out or whatever, and it's always tragic. I'm not saying we're witnessing a tragedy or far from it. I'm just saying there is a lot of pressure on Momo
There
here.
is.
You know, and the thing about Mayu, whether you like the woman or not, and I have my good days with her and my bad days, there's something about her where she just keeps smiling through all of it. Maybe Momo secretly hates her for that. You never know. She just looks at her, and it really is a Goku Vegeta thing. How can you be so powerful and yet so aloof at the same time?
I think Momo does have new gear, by the way. It looks like a brighter color blue than usual. Normally, it's more of a navy blue.
I would agree with you there. Here we go, guys.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Here we go.
As far as actual game tape, you know, maneuvers, stuff like that, I got nothing to say. These two women know each other so well, they should know the book. They practically wrote it together, for God's sakes. Mayu here being a bit difficult in the lockup here.
I think, yeah, Mayu's trying to get under Momo's skin because she knows that Momo can get emotional and that she gets sloppy when she gets emotional.
Waist lock here.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think in a straight-up one-on-one, no shenanigans match, Momo beats Mayu 7 times out of 10 in this. But if Mayu can get under Momo's skin and use some of her more, I don't want to say underhand because it's not really. There's nothing like illegal or unethical about it. But use some of her more witty tactics against Momo, I think she can turn those odds in her favor.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like I said, it's a Goku and Vegeta dynamic to me because you have Momo who trains so hard. She's literally a part of the faction that's like, we live, eat, sleep, breathe in the dojo.
Yep.
And she is very strong, and she's a technical genius. But then
and
you have
she's
Mayu, who I'm
arguably the figurehead of said faction. Io basically passed her the keys of the kingdom when she was 18 years old.
Exactly. And then you have Mayu, who I'm not saying by any means isn't dedicated or anything like that. I mean, look, if she wasn't dedicated, she would have taken that WWE contract. Just full stop.
Yep.
You know? But again, she does have an aloofness and a lightheartedness that like doesn't take away from her strength.
Nice drop toe hold by Momo.
Beautiful drop toe hold, but if anything, augments her strength. What a kick to the back, though, by Momo. See, but here's the key difference between reality and anime. Vegeta's never beaten Goku, but we know Momo has beaten Mayu. She beat her in the 5-star last year. So can she do it again tonight? That is the question. And look at that look on Momo's face. If looks could kill, she'd win the match already.
And they just
another kick to the back there.
Weight-wise, looks like Momo is 56 kilos, which is 123.2 pounds. And as I mentioned, she's around 5'1.5", so you can kind of do the math in your mind there.
I feel like the X factor for Mayu partner, and it could be both employed by her and employed against her, is that flexibility. We always talk about how flexible Mayu is. It's almost got like a ZSJ quality, you know, given his lanky frame and everything.
Yeah.
And we've seen Mayu do incredible things with that flexibility. Just in terms of her dragon suplexes, the 2-stage dragon sleeper, stuff like that. But Momo, with how she likes to suplex with the tequila sunrise and the peach sunrise and all that, you know, she could really give Mayu a hard time today. She's just stomping on Mayu, keeping it close quarters. I think that's smart. I think a close quarters game definitely favors Momo here. Oh my God, what a kick.
Let me ask you a question, John, because I don't think that the sort of best answer to this question is actually either one of these women, but I'm curious. Who in your mind do you think is the most likely Stardom performer right now to end up with an NXT contract within the next 3 years?
NXT contract in 3 years,
within the next 3 years, yeah.
Honestly, I would say either a Natsupoi or a Shirakawa. I think those two would translate pretty well to an American audience.
I'd say Julia.
Julia definitely has to be up there. I think she'd be my third pick. I think Shirakawa would be 1. In fact, honestly, I'd say Shirakawa 1, Julia 2.
I feel like you've also got to remember
and
that
that's
Mina
what-
is like 33 years old, dude. She's going to be 34 later this year.
True, but
What a
kick it.
sniper
Got
kick!
it. Beautifully done by Mayu.
That was gorgeous. Yeah, that was precise.
Well, what you say is true. You figure that I feel like, at least for the NXT system, there's still like value there. Now, for the main roster, I don't know. That's a completely different conversation. But I feel like NXT, that wouldn't be a deterrent for them personally. And check. Kick to the gut there. What a spin kick by Mayu. Good Lord. Stomp there. Another stomp there. God. Is Mayu thinking, I thought she was thinking single like crab.
Oh, wow. Great job by Momo there, getting to that bottom rope with urgency.
She had to. And that just shows, again, her ring IQ that she was able to.
Can I also just say, it's really interesting to me that Momo's gear looks almost like it's consisting of scales. It almost makes her come off as like she wants you to believe that she's the dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Stomping on the lower back and the butt, actually, of Momo. Oh, my God. That was literally just a double stomp to the ass.
Yeah. Mayu, now you see the look on Mayu's face. I think the gears just shifted for Mayu here.
Have you ever seen the gif of Tony Storm and Kairi Hojo at the time, where Tony does a bunch of hip attacks to Kairi, and Kairi loses her shit and just starts like, she hangs Tony up on the top rope and just clobbers the hell out of her ass and then pulls her down off the rope and stomps away on Tony's ass for all the hip attacks?
I have seen that, yeah.
I love that. God, I miss Kairi so much.
Yeah, you, Io, and me both.
Yeah.
I hold out hope in my heart every day that one day we'll see Kairi wrestle again.
I know,
Shoot
dude.
kick there.
That news just can't come out soon enough.
I know. And especially if it's with Stardom, like, we're already fucking there. But, like, goddamn. 2, kick out. Mayu now. Look at, dude, the intensity of these scoop slams right now. Another cover. 2, kick out. But you see how she just picks her up and just drops, like, you talked about urgency earlier with Momo getting the rope. I feel like there was an urgency by Mayu there getting those scoop slams and intensity to them. Yep. These two just bring out the best in each other. Just no question about it. What a drop kick. Nice drop kick again. I'm just going to do the basement drop kick.
Oh, kick out there by Mayu. Momo, though, right into the crossface chicken wing. You'll love to see that.
Yes. Mayu has to get to the ropes here. This chicken wing. Look at the intensity on Momo's face.
Yeah, she isn't content with just inflicting pain. She wants to win the damn match with this chicken wing. Or chicken.
Look how smart. I feel like this would have been so much smarter if she did it from the get-go, but you see how she's elevated the arm in the chicken wing to cover the eyes of Mayu. If she had done that when Mayu was in the center, you're pretty much impairing a person's ability to see where the ropes are. Now, I think Mayu being a veteran, she would just have a second sense about them. Oh, nice there. Almost
that
like
was like a reverse
blade.
bulldog, yeah.
Mayu now. Trying to get back in this thing here.
Who is pounding the mat? Jesus.
I don't blame him. I'd be fucking turning up too if I didn't want to make too much noise for my family out there. Oh, called the like. Oh, look at that rewind, almost like an inverted enziguri there by
almost
Mayu.
like a Jeff Hardy move there.
Again, though, that flexibility being employed to great effect by Mayu.
Nice Northern Lights. It's Lady C, by the way, that's been pounding on the mat this whole time.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw, but it's her.
You'd think, being a teacher, she'd appreciate quietude a bit more, you know, given that...
Quietude, he said!
Yeah, given that she probably always wanted that in her classroom, but I digress.
Hey, I was going to say, she's a teacher, not a librarian.
Drop kick
nice
there.
Drop kick by Mayu. Not as devastating as Knots Poison, in my opinion, by my estimate. But
oh, no, Knots Poison, that drop kick earlier, I mean, it didn't win her the match, and then that is actually an interesting point.
That was a full-blown kip-up.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, Momo already back in the ring. Roundhouse, you'll love to see it. Get her, Momo. Yes. Yes. Uranage. I love it. Yes. Going for the Samato. Got it. Yes. 1,
wow.
2. No.
And you know what, bro? It shows you the respect that Momo has for Mayu, even though she'd never admit it, because I feel like after that Uranage, she tries for a pin on anybody else. She knows that's not going to beat Mayu, so she tries to maximize the offensive output here. Could be a Samato from the middle.
Went for another Samato, but Mayu super
kicks. Oh, my God.
So Jesus, devastating.
That was like a gun going off. Holy shit. And, hey, I speak from experience. I live by a gun range, for God's sakes. I know.
Yeah, we've got a gun range
on both women here.
A few miles away here as well. Sometimes you'll hear the shooting.
I hate walking past it. It's a very unpleasant experience.
I'm sure.
Kudos to those people that actually check in and actually wait for the passersby to go before they shoot. You're the real MVPs.
Yeah. Man, basic consideration. Imagine that.
I know, right?
Or considerateness. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, and you get it.
Absolutely. Question is, who's going to get these 2 points here to start their 5-star journey? Is it going to be Mayu or is it going to be Momo? Forearm there to Momo.
Yikes, that looked painful.
Oh, but Momo, that might have pissed her off.
Big forearm from Momo. I can't believe...
Oh, that face...
I can't believe Micah Utami is main eventing over this. That's ridiculous to me.
I know. I definitely would have flipped this, brother.
I think Micah Utami should have been like the third to last match behind this. And then the semi-main should have been Kid Julia.
Yeah, I agree there.
Well, arguably, maybe the semi-main should have been Tam Unagi since Unagi won the damn thing.
I still can't believe that.
Yeah!
Ankle lock here.
That's a really nice ankle lock, too. Wow. Mayu, again, we say, Mayu's got this veneer of this, oh, woe is me, clumsy, I'm tripping over myself and I mess up my words all the time, kind of, false front. And then she gets in that ring and she is prolific. She literally just executed a better ankle lock than I've probably ever seen Kurt Angle do in his life.
That's some Art of War shit. Make everybody think you're stupid and then go mask off when it matters.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
Oh, now Mayu saying, these women have had faces, and I'm really not trying to do the meme. I'm being dead serious. They've had expressions throughout this match that have horrified me. Because I'm like, oh, wait, you really are. Like, no, this is much more than a match, isn't it?
Wow, the crossbody takes out both members of Momo Oz.
Jesus Christ. Imagine being in Stardom where your job isn't done yet, even after you've had your match, because you can still take bumps on the outside. Unbelievable.
It almost reminds me of, in that first Transformers movie, how Megan Fox's character was, like, visualized and portrayed as basically a sex object. But if you actually listen to the words that the woman character says, which I know a lot of guys don't like to do, she had basically more character depth than anyone else in the movie. She literally saved the day more often than Shia LaBeouf's character Sam. And she basically was just the best character in the movie. But you don't necessarily catch that because of how sexualized she is on camera. Like Mayu, right, obviously it's not the same type thing. Like, she's not being sexualized. She's being infantilized, though, with the way that she's so, like, clumsy all the time, and she doesn't talk perfectly, and, like, she's very imperfect. Like Jackie says, Mayu is perfectly imperfect, but at the same time, in between those ropes, there's nothing imperfect about her. She is clean as fuck, athletic as fuck, flexible as fuck, prolific as fuck, prodigious as fuck. She's ridiculous.
I mean, bro, just to kind of punctuate everything you just said, I think you already punctuated it well enough. That delay shotgun drop kick off the rope was impeccable.
Oh, I love it. Yes, Momo. Oh, crucifix driver.
What a driver there by Mayu.
No.
2. Kick out.
Oh,
let's not take anything away from Momo, partner. You know she believes in her heart that she is better than Mayu.
Oh, what a buzzsaw kick.
Oh, my God, what a buzzsaw.
We know it's not shooty, so it won't end the match, but it could set her up for the end of the match. Going up for the moonsault. Little bit of a delay there. I don't know if that'll cost her. Momo might move here, and she does.
Oh, and Mayu ate canvas for it.
And that opens up Momo for this middle rope Samato that she wanted earlier and missed.
Oh, and now look at that. She's measuring Mayu.
She got it.
Get up. And she got it, all of it.
2.
She got all of it.
No.
2.
Dude, I would love it if she would have kept the ankles hooked there, stood up with it, and done a B driver. That would have been incredible.
Absolutely. Now look at this. The chicken wing and the body scissors.
Back into the crossface chicken wing. Yes.
Mayu's bleeding under her chin here.
Oh, is she, or is that hair?
Maybe that was hair. I thought I saw a little cut there, but maybe it was hair.
Momo drapes her over the top. This is new.
Wait, what?
Head kick.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here.
I think she's going to try and suplex her onto the apron. Oh, she's going to B-driver her onto the apron. Look at Mayu, though. Mayu grabbing onto that top rope. Again, there's that prodigy aspect I was talking about. Mayu.
What a kick.
Mayu's literally only like 28 years old, but she's been wrestling for a decade already. She is as savvy as they come. And now Momo going to go for the B-driver and gets it.
Oh, my God. That might be the beginning of the end right there. That might be how Momo starts to win this match.
Isn't that crazy, though?
Go
oh, here we go. Another B-driver. A running, jumping B-driver. 1, 2. No, Mayu kicks out.
Oh, Jesus. But
isn't that crazy, though, dude, that Mayu is like this literal 10-year veteran, the best in the fucking world at what she does, and yet she's the same age that you were basically bragging on behalf of James Drake yesterday for being so young?
Exactly. Kick out there. And I actually do go back to my statement. I think Mayu has a cut on the chin there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I actually did see it when Momo had her up for that suplex. Yeah, wow. There is one. I see it now.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Mayu going for the Peach Sunrise. Or Momo. No, victory roll.
Mayu counter, what a victory roll.
Kick out by Momo. Good job, Momo. That was close.
Oh, I thought she caught it, but no. I thought she caught it, but no, she did not.
Momo. Peach Sunrise. This is going to do it. There it is. Oh, she's not done.
No.
What? Peach Sunrise. Why'd she stop? Oh, my God. Holy shit.
Oh,
Peach.
Jesus Christ.
Let's call it a Peach Driller, baby. And that's it.
You said Momo needed this win more than Mayu, and she just got it.
Wow.
Holy shit.
I love the pump handle in addition to what we know as the JML driver. That was basically a JML driver with a pump handle included for more leverage. I love it. That's brilliant. God, Momo really is a genius. I love it.
Momo just fucking reminded everybody who the hell she is.
And you can
Holy shit.
You can see the trainer in there working on Mayu's chin.
How often do we even see color in a Stardom matchup like that? And it wasn't even because of barbed wire or chairs.
No,
it was just pure
I can think of one other time, and it was the Arisa Utami Wonder of Stardom title match from, I want to say, like January of 2020.
Yeah, and see, again, though, these women go so hard. It ain't about chairs or tables or anything like that. You see the sweat pouring off Momo's face. She's like her hair's somewhat drenched in it.
Yeah.
Mayu.
That's how
you're
I
gonna get a show
fucking
of
wake
respect.
up every morning.
Oh wow, look at this. You love to see that.
The
Truly you love to
respect.
see that.
Truly mutual respect between two prodigies and two geniuses in that ring.
Hell, I even remember when Stardom got invaded. I forget their fucking names. But you know, Momo was starting to stand up for Stardom, and I think Mayu said something about Momo like,
Oh,
"Oh, we love
Seedling.
Momo."
Seedling.
Seedling, yeah. And she said like something like, "Oh, we love Momo," or "We support Momo," and she kind of like affectionately patted her on the shoulder.
Yeah.
So these two have always had a respect for each other, and I feel like they could be friends if they just check their egos at the door. But man, they amazing matches though. Amazing fucking matches though.
Dude, I would love it
Holy
if Momo won this tournament. I'm not actually betting on it. I wouldn't put $1 on it. Literally, like I think it's more likely the kid wins the tournament than Momo, but God, I would love that. I would be so happy for her if she won this.
So like Momo would be one of your top fandom picks, to put it that way. When you go from the logical to the emotional, you're like, yeah, I'd love to see
I think
Momo
she
pull
and
this
Kid
out.
would be my top 2 fandom picks.
Yeah, dude. I'm honestly, Kid obviously is my number 1 fandom pick. If Shuri wasn't already so dominant, she'd be number 2. But I don't worry about her. Maybe Momo would be mine too.
Yeah.
Momo or Azumi. Like Momo Oz definitely, I think would be in those other spots because Momo is just so technically good. Her, Shuri, Azumi, Konami.
Dude, the crazy thing
to
me about Momo is that she is technically like on that level of like a Shuri, but she like psychologically she's so far ahead of the game. It's unbelievable. Like she is like it's one of those things where like Momo is so good at the psychological and emotional aspects of wrestling that you almost have to be like, Momo, you know this is like not real, right? Like you know this is all kayfabe. You know that this isn't real life. Because it's like she's so good at convincing us that she believes it's real. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'll just say this before we transition to our final matchup, because I know we've just really been looking forward to this tournament, and of course we're going to have like post-match kind of conversation.
Yeah.
Like if Momo to me never becomes the World of Stardom champion, it's going to be in that same rarefied air where people talk about, I wish Jake Roberts would have been WWE champion, or I wish Mr. Brock, because she's just so good that if she doesn't do it, that's going to be Stardom's Jake Roberts. That's going to be Stardom's Mr. Perfect, because she should be champion. She absolutely. And look,
Scott
I love
Hall,
Utami.
too.
Yeah, Scott Hall, another one. I love Utami. I support Utami. You know how fucking thrilled I was when she won the title.
Yeah.
I'll love Julia when she wins the title because she's a great heel and she gets under my skin, especially when she's facing people that I genuinely adore. But if Momo does not get a turn with that, and I love Stardom to death, I mean, how often have we gone to bat for Stardom and saying, subscribe to Stardom World? It'll be Stardom's error, not Momo's, because when you say she's far ahead of the game, being so fucking young, like... Yeah, man, it would forget miscarriage of justice. It'd be an outright abortion of justice if Momo never wins that world title. So I just wanted to kind of give that passionate kind of praise to Momo there. But I'm ready to switch gears. Utami Micah getting ready to run it back. Let's see how it goes. I'm ready when you are.
And since we're already skipping 15 seconds in, we've basically got a 30-minute video here on the dot. It's 29:59. But I'm ready to go. You said you were ready to go, so I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Go.
Gotta wonder if the timestamp on this video tips its hat to potentially a time limit draw, which I was not expecting.
Dude, that is very possible. If they spend 5 minutes on entrances, usually it's 5 to 7 minutes between entrances and ring announcement, and then you get the 20 minutes, and then there's usually not like a long promo after the end of a 5-star show. So yeah, that could very easily happen. I think it would actually make a lot of sense to show that Micah can't necessarily beat Utami yet, but she's progressed to a point that Utami can't beat her in under 20 minutes either.
Exactly.
Because I'm pretty sure that Utami beat her in like 16 or 17 minutes in that title defense earlier this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to Google it and make sure. Here we go. World of Stardom title. Utami. Micah. Oh, no, that was a 20-plus minute match. That went 24-12. Wow. I'm honestly a little bit stunned by that. I did not know that the Utami Micah match went that long.
Yeah. Micah was the runner-up in the Cinderella
Well,
tournament.
hell, that's not even showing progress for Micah. It's just showing that she hasn't regressed. If Utami was able to beat her in under 20 minutes in this match, you'd have to wonder what the hell's going wrong with Micah, because she took 24 and a half minutes almost to beat her last time. So you'd hope that this would go to a time limit draw.
Yeah, absolutely. And
if not, just an outright upset with Micah actually winning in under 20 minutes. That would be, it would still be, I think, less of an upset than Unagi beating Tam, but that would be a huge upset still.
Right now, presently, since I always make a big stink about how you start your 5-star, even though, again, we cannot stress enough here, it is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like people that start poorly are more likely to win the whole thing than people that start well.
I mean, that's fair enough, but I will say, as far as excellent starts, Momo and Unagi win the day so far. But if Micah can beat the world champion, I mean, do you even really need to care about anything else? Because I feel like you locked in your spot. And like I was saying earlier, Micah was the runner-up in the Cinderella tournament. Now she gets to try her hand at this tournament again. This isn't her first 5-star. She was in it last year. But against Utami, that could really set the tone for Micah. If I beat the world champion and somebody I recognize as a rival, then I really believe that I can beat anybody in my block.
Dude, I am like having a fucking internal anxiety attack realizing that my pick to win the 5-star won on day one, and my number 2 pick that had me waffling so damn hard, like, will it be her or will it be Julia? Mayu lost on day one. It makes me think I picked the wrong person, and Mayu's going to win the 5-star.
We'll see, man. Quick side note, since we're talking about birthdays earlier, Utami shares a birthday with my sister. That warms my heart.
That's so cool. Not the same year, though, I would imagine. Your sister's older.
Not the same year, no.
Yeah, what is it a 10-year difference?
I think just about. Yeah, just about.
I didn't catch what year Utami's was.
I think Utami was 98, and Christy, yeah, she's 88. She's going to be 33 this year.
Oh, that's so cool. It's literally a decade difference. That's awesome.
Yeah, I keep teasing her that it's a palindrome birthday, so you can't do the whole flipping age bullshit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's wild. I'll have to let Christy know that.
Yeah, Kirby, that's how she got the world title shot in the first place. But Utami beat her in the world title match. So you could look at this as something of a rubber match, but Utami's beaten Micah in all but that one of their matches. Micah beat Utami in the 5-star last year, but Utami beat Micah once or twice prior to that, and in their only singles match since then. So Utami just kind of has Micah's number, except for that one match last year.
I think conventional wisdom tells us that Micah would be the hungrier competitor in this matchup, but you know something? I'm going to buck up against that wisdom. I'm going to say Utami might be hungrier here. Because listen, you're the champion. You want to control your own destiny. Utami wins. She gets to pick her own challenger. I don't think Utami is one to take shortcuts. I still believe she'd pick Shuri if she were to win this. Yep. Yeah, 100%.
She'd pick Shuri and she'd say, 60-minute time limit, bitch.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. And here's the thing, too. She could do that, but even if she doesn't, you don't want a flock of challengers in your post-5-star experience. Let's keep it to one challenger at a time. And that's why she's going to want to win as much as possible, because if Micah beats her here. Yeah, partner.
Do you know what I just realized?
What's that?
With how the Utami-Shuni match ended, where it wasn't because they ran out of time. We did run out of time, but then when they got more time, the reason it ended was because they were both so exhausted that they both collapsed and they were down for the 10 count. I think an I Quit match is in order between them.
Could very well be. I wanted personally an Iron Woman match, but then again, given that time limit, doesn't really seem like that's what they need.
I was going to say, you get a 60-minute Iron Woman match between them, and you'd get maybe one fall if you're lucky.
Yeah, they'd Brett Shawn that shit, no doubt.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, though, an I Quit match, because you can do Last Woman Standing at this point. You practically already did that, and there was a double count-out or a double draw, whatever you want to call it. They both couldn't answer the count of 10. So that's already... Last Woman Standing is just out of the picture. But an I Quit match, I feel like, is much more decisive. Especially if you give it that 60-minute time limit. Dude.
There's a front face lock there by Utami.
An I Quit match between Shuni and Utami with a 60-minute time limit, that is one of the very few matches that I can imagine in my brain that could actually go to distance, go the 60 minutes, not have a decisive winner, and I wouldn't even be mad about it.
Absolutely, man. No fucking doubt about it. Hammerlock here. Micah, though, I like how her expression doesn't change. Even when she's on the receiving end of a hold, she keeps that calm demeanor. That's going to really guide her through a lot in this matchup and maybe even the whole tournament. She just needs to keep her head about her. And that's the thing, bro. You talk about people that lose their first match, they often go on to win. And I think the reason for that, at least when you're very experienced and very skilled, is you know how to keep your head above water. You don't let yourself feel like you're drowning in the tournament. Nice drop kick, though, by the champion. Like it there. I think she believes in herself to be good enough to be world champion. Now she gets to see if she can prove that to all of us. Another stomp there.
Yeah. That is one thing that DDM is not lacking in confidence.
No, God, no. They are the women of the world.
I think save for Oedo Tai, I think every other faction has certain complexes and certain confidence issues within the faction that they could work out. But Oedo Tai and DDM, and especially DDM, because I think Oedo Tai, they don't let it kind of be seen because they're more hard asses, but they've got some underlying shit for sure. But DDM,
Yes.
they are fully confident. They don't give a fuck. They don't care what anyone else thinks. They don't care what anyone else says. They are just all about their own shit, and they know they're good, and they know they're the shit, and they're just here, and there's nothing anyone can do about it, you know?
Absolutely.
I love it, though.
And you know, I think when you have that confidence, I mean, who the hell is gonna stop you?
I think if anyone in
anything to
EDM has
cover?
confidence issues, it might even be Himeka, because it's like she always recites the whole, big is cute, big is justice, that whole thing. That feels like she's trying to convince herself more than anyone else. But like, she doesn't need to have confidence issues. She's awesome.
Yeah, she really is. I'm still waiting for Himeka to just explode momentum wise. Two, kick out there by Micah.
But I definitely feel like the other four women in DDM are all very self-assured. Not necessarily cocky, although Julia is definitely cocky. But I definitely feel like Shuri, Natsupoy, and Micah are all just healthily confident in their own abilities.
Yes. I think that's a great way to state it. And you want to talk about a healthy confidence, Utami has always believed in herself.
Yeah.
And I think she believes that world title and her, their OTP, the one true pairing in Stardom is Utami and that world title in her mind. And Micah now.
It's funny, but I really don't think you're even stretching that far.
I don't think so either. I mean, she was called the big rookie. I once called her the Dragon because I felt like she was going to get the gold. I even, for a time, called her Stardom Brock Lesnar, knees to the back there.
Damn.
All that weight and power coming down on your back. I mean, bro, that's not the chiropractic experience I'd be looking for. Cover here.
Dude, I looked it up, and apparently chiropractors, even without health insurance covering a trip, aren't that expensive.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, obviously, if you're going to be wanting to go there as often as I go to PT, because I do PT 3 times a week, I wouldn't want to do that, going to a chiropractor that often. But, like, once every couple weeks for, like, a couple months wouldn't be a backbreaker by any means. I mean, it's funny I say a backbreaker. We're talking about a chiropractor, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, not quite the backbreaker that 2 knees to your back could be.
No, exactly.
Tommy driving all that
way to bring it back, baby. Hell yeah.
That's what I do best, friend.
It really is. You're like, I feel like you really are like the Segway king.
Yeah. Micah, they're getting the shoulder up. I mean, brother, you know what's so funny, though, to me, is that I even said to you in the Julia Kidd match, we more associate Kidd with working over the backs of her opponents. She tried something different, unfortunately, with the results. By the way, Javaris, I am big enough to admit when I'm wrong. I know I talk shit about Kidd beating Julia. I was wrong, and when I go to the cookout, I will apologize to Julia to her face, and I will humble myself. You have my word on that. But now we have Utami. Oh, Uranage there by Micah, but we have Utami employing the more traditionally Kidd strategy of working over the back. Micah, they're employing the power and kick out there.
If I were to work over any one limb of Julia's, I think it would be the right forearm, the right arm in general, and the right forearm specifically, because she does love throwing those forearms, which is like not necessarily the most devastating piece of her arsenal, but it might be the most commonly used one. And that would prevent her from being able to effectively lock in her submissions. And it would prevent her from effectively being able to use moves like the Northern Lights Bomb and the Glorious Driver, et cetera, because you can't really lock, and lift with that right arm because of the limitation that I would create with the attacks.
Exactly.
So, I think Kid had the right idea to pick on a limb. I think she just had the wrong limb. I mean, I will say the right leg is a smart one to go after, but I mean, you saw it didn't have that long lasting of an effect on Julia. Kid was obviously just not relentless enough on that right leg because Julia was moving pretty well on it by the end of the match, and she didn't even limp on her way out of the arena. She's just a tough ass.
Yeah, I mean, Kid definitely had the right idea. She's just got to go back to the lab and kind of refine the execution a bit.
Back
but in
to
the
the
meantime,
lab again, yo.
Exactly. In the meantime, what Micah cooked up in the lab seems to be quite conducive to
Nice
her ends
back
here.
elbow by Utami.
Beautiful elbow by the
nice
champion.
Micah lariat. Good. Utami to the middle of the ring. Micah, but Utami with a nice side slam.
And see, that right there, partner, what's always scared me about Utami, and I've praised her about this for a long time. She's got the raw power that sometimes will just be raw power. It's like Freud said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. But, oh my God, what a lariat. But there are other times, man, where there is real refinement and technique to that power. And that's what I really think separates Utami from the pack. And now Micah wisely takes that time, hydrates a little bit. Even if you're on the defensive, you can make something of it. Micah, I think, though, needs to create some space from the champion. Utami's going to give her that space, but I don't know for how much longer here. Oh, she may be looking to mow her down here. She's thinking shotgun drop.
Oh.
No.
Micah scooped her into a vertical suplex. Wow.
Nice vertical suplex on the floor there.
Very impressive, yeah.
And now both these women are down. Obviously, in Japanese promotions, we know they work with a 20 count as opposed to a 10 count, but I highly doubt this goes to a double count out by any means. These women are tough as nails.
Especially not this early in the match.
Certainly not.
We've seen, especially Utami, we've seen endure a lot more than this.
Yes, without question.
We literally watched Utami get powerbombed onto the apron on the outside of the ring and still make it back in time.
But look at Micah there, targeting the arm of Utami. We know she likes the torture rack drop, the torture rack bomb.
Are you goddamn kidding me? She's really targeting the exact limb that I just said Julia, or that Kid should have targeted on Julia?
Yeah. Micah must have heard you, man. All the way from the future.
What the hell, man? Micah! Stop psychically time traveling through time to be able to read my mind.
Isolated hammerlock. We know what you can do out of this.
Oh.
Into the ring post. Hey, man, it works. However we feel about it, it works.
My name is not Paul.
Oh, man. Tommy's got to get the feeling back in that arm. She is in a bad way here. I know we've talked about how power, comes from the legs, comes from the back. But, hey, a bad limb's a bad limb. And here's the thing, too. Micah, it'll probably be a breeze to get Suzanka now when you've got one arm that's not going to give you much resistance. And Enko Toshi's still a bit up in the air, but if she just weakens Utami, I mean, weakness is weakness. There's another kick there. Oh, now she's going to isolate. She's going to go after the other arm here.
Damn.
Put there on it.
Interesting strat. Very interesting strat.
Absolutely. Now going to do it to the other arm. She wants to take out both arms of the champion
She's
here.
Going back to the right arm now, yeah. Who does Utami face on day 2? I'm curious if it's another DDM member.
Let's see. Day 2.
Saya. She faces Saya.
Facing, Saya, who lost to Shuri earlier tonight.
That's just interesting. I thought if Micah was really trying to weaken Utami in this match, it might be because not only does she want to win, but she wants to leave Utami in a weaker state for a stable mate to be able to beat her as well. But I guess that's definitely not the case.
No, I don't think so. But, here we can see the suplex, though, out of this. And Micah's got the power to do it. And there it is. Man, Micah is so hungry to beat Utami again, but Utami's got to be hungry to stave off challengers, and there's the kick out. And look at the pain on Utami's face. I mean, that says everything. I don't even need to say shit. Micah now going to pick Utami up. Oh, could be thinking Enko Otoshi already. Oh, but Utami's still too with it. German. What a German suplex.
Wow.
Oh,
Micah,
look at Micah, though.
Wow. What a back suplex.
Back suplex there. And you know Utami's not going to have the same recovery because Micah's really been putting her through the paces.
What a lariat by Utami. See, now that's right there. Yoshihashi, take some fucking notes. That's how you do a desperation lariat.
Did you see how Utami immediately crumpled after that desperation lariat to
Yeah, I
that
did.
arm?
Did you see how Micah's eyes were just rolling into the back of her fucking head after getting hit by it?
I did. Neither of these women have any quit.
Good Lord.
But that doesn't mean they're not going to try. Man. Both these women on opposite sides of the ring now. This match so important for their pride, for their mentality in this tournament here.
Oh, man, here we go. They're both working their way back up to their feet in their respective corners. And the clash, the double lariats. We're going to do this again. Oh, Utami's arm is hurting her, but I still think she has a distinct power advantage here. Oh, wow.
Great.
Micah off the ropes. Misses. Utami. Micah took her down.
Oh, my God.
No, it's oh my God, John. Micah.
You son
And
of a
Utami
bitch.
with a lariat takes Micah down. Micah again takes Utami down with another lariat.
See how straight and how stiff these lariats from Micah seem to be?
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's like
yeah.
axe bomber type shit. Utami again takes Micah down. Utami
There's
back to
something about-
favoring that right arm, that exact same goddamn forearm that I said kids should have targeted on Julia earlier.
I gotta say, man, and I'm always honest about my feelings, I wasn't that enthused about the match these two had for the red belt a while back.
No, neither one of us was.
This matchup, I'm far more
They knocked
gratified.
each other out.
Wow. Utami there.
This has
instinctively gets
been-
on her stomach.
I think this has been a much better match than their red belt match, personally. Nice lariat
absolutely.
again,
Oh,
but
and
the
another
last
one.
9 offensive maneuvers used have all been lariats, and I love it.
This is definitely turning into a house fight here
Yes.
between these two.
We knew it would. We knew it would. It's what it was
I'm gonna
always
tag Micah
destined
up.
to be. Oh,
Oh,
Tommy
air
now.
raid crash here.
She's thinking about it.
I think she's gonna get it here.
Got
Stop
it.
Micah snug. There it is.
Pin. 1, 2, kick out. That was
Nice kick out there.
not a strong kick out at all, though. That was a very weak, very subtle even kick out.
Yeah. Which tells you that I think the scales have tipped in the champion's favor here.
Again, that's Utami's game, man. She absorbs the punishment and slowly but surely finds her way back in control of the match. And now she was going up top, but Micah cuts her off. Micah, you know, she can't resist a good superplex.
Utami to me, and I used to say 9th inning, but I'll have to say after the match with Shuri, Utami to me is the quintessential 11th inning player.
We could just say
She
extra
can
innings
go
even.
that distance. Yeah. Quintessential
Anything-
extra innings player.
Exactly. Anything
Oh
over
my
9 is
God.
extra.
Because I'll tell you, the way this woman endures and keeps on going, endures and perseveres in tandem, is unbelievable.
And Micah closing in on this pin attempt, but I think it's been far too long. Utami's recovered by now. And there she got a shoulder up. And there was a little bit of oomph behind that, too. Far more than Micah's last kick out.
Absolutely.
Sazanka! She got it!
She did get it.
Pin.
Holy crap.
1, 2. And another kick out by Utami. And now Micah wants an armbar. Utami tried blocking it, but Micah got a hold. Micah, look at Utami, brilliant. Turning it around into a potential pinning combination. Micah, brilliant counter into the triangle.
Yes.
Utami going for a
Huge.
power bomb. She wants to pull this off. I think she can do it. She's got the power. No, she doesn't.
Does.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Micah had to let go, though, just from the impact and Utami's weight being on top of her like that.
Yes.
Micah didn't get dropped from far, but I guess she got dropped from far enough that it knocked the wind out of her. And we've already discussed with Javaris that'll make you release whatever you're trying to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Utami, shotgun drop kick. Again, that comes back to the training, man. When you train for Joshi Wrestling, they will make you throw drop kicks until you throw up, and then they'll make you keep throwing drop kicks after you've emptied out.
Yes.
Beautiful German suplex with a bridge, or attempted bridge, didn't work out. Kick out by Micah.
Wow. Tommy now going to pick her up.
Oops, got her up in the torture rack. Do something more than just a regular drop, please. Spun her out, powerbomb. That might do it.
There it is.
Though she's not going for the pin right away. I think she'll kick out of this. 1, 2, kick out. Another very weak kick out by Micah.
Yes.
Oh, and now Utami's firing up.
Yes. Tommy now looking to end it.
I think she's going to go for the spinning crucifix bomb, but Micah with a back body drop. Oh, Utami ducks the lariat. No. Micah ducks the lariat. Utami with the left arm lariat caught her.
Wow.
Nice. Utami again thinking about that crucifix. She's got her in position. She's got her arms under the pits. She's got her elevated, and Micah drops. Oh, Utami's arm gave. Her arm gave out. Micah with the Tasmission attempt.
Oh, wow. This could be huge for Micah if she gets this.
She's already backpacking Utami. Oh, but she slammed out Micah. Grabs her again. This is dangerous for Utami. She's got her grapevine.
Oh, my God.
Utami needs to do anything right now to get out of this. This is desperation time right now.
Oh, my God.
This might be it. Oh, no, look at Utami. She spent all that time struggling with her arms and making Micah focus on that. But in the meantime, she's managed to sneak over to the ropes.
Yes, she has. Wow.
There it is. There it is. She's got her foot up there. Micah has to relent.
Wow.
She's refusing. Micah might get DQ'd here. She let go finally.
Micah is not giving this up here.
Utami literally taking solace in that bottom rope, refusing to even let her foot off of it. And now Micah right back on the offensive, picking her up, deadlifting Utami into like a spinning slam position. Oh, and the Michinoku driver, is that it? 2, 3, that's it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Micah wins again. Micah just has QQ's number in the 5-star, man. I don't know what it is, but we saw Utami beat her in the red belt match pretty decisively. It did take over 20 minutes, but it was decisive. And even before last year's 5-star, Utami was undefeated against Micah. Micah just shows up in the 5-star, man. I don't know what happens. I don't know what boils up in her, but my God, does she show up for the 5-star Grand Prix?
She does. She really, really does, man. God damn. Wow.
My Lord.
Oh, man. What a match.
I will say it wasn't illegal because it didn't get broken up or called off or disqualified by the ref, but I would call what she did with that sleeper submission highly unethical.
Yeah. I think I can definitely see your side of things there. And I guess Mike is just of the belief by any means necessary.
Hey, That's the kind of shit though that Utami's gonna have scouted out if Micah ever decides to kind of cash in this win for a red belt opportunity.
Yes.
For a second red belt opportunity. She already had one.
Man. What a matchup and what an effort by both women, but Micah wins the freaking day today.
Yep.
Just, wow.
She's talking to Utami, but I don't think Utami hears much of anything right now. She's being tended to by Momo. Or no, that's Hina, I think.
Yeah, saying I finally pinned you after 3 years.
Yeah. She's saying she's going on to win the 5-star, but you don't need to win the 5-star, girl. You just pinned the world champ. That's all you need.
Yeah, that really is all you need. That's the whole point of why they're all here.
Yeah, I mean, Zack Sabre Jr. kind of realized this a couple of years ago. He just failed to execute it.
Exactly.
He was like, I don't need to win all my matches. I just have to beat the world champion and I get a world title match. I don't need my world title match to be at Wrestle Kingdom. I just want the title. I'll defend the world title at Wrestle Kingdom if I can win it.
Exactly.
That could be Micah's mindset, but I think she's far more into just actually trying to win everything.
Exactly. Yeah, Micah's very competitive. So, she's going to want to lock that down.
She's talking directly to us, John. She said those watching at home on pay-per-view. I mean, we're
that would be us,
indeed.
enough.
Tomorrow she's taking on Shooty, and she says she's going to win again. Please.
Damn, that's confidence.
Although, you know what? Last year, Himeka started out like 4 or 5-0 and then, lost her hot streak and ended up winning the block, but not the finals. It wouldn't surprise me if Micah did something similar this year.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Very impressive showing by Micah. Huge win. Questionable tactics, but they got the job done, and sometimes that's all that matters.
Overall, for this first day of the 5-star, I loved it. I felt like that main event was far better than I thought it would be. Match of the day, though, for me, easily goes to Momo versus Mayu. I loved it.
Yeah.
And honestly, disappointingly, I'd put Julia versus Kid as one of the weaker matches on today's installment of the 5-star.
I would say they were like right smack dab in the middle. There were 7 matches, and I would put them at number 4 out of the 7.
Yeah, like it really, especially compared to their white belt matchup, which I loved, and for me is a genuine match of the year candidate, really didn't measure up. But I will say too, I was very pleasantly surprised by Unagi versus Tam. I really enjoyed that match.
Yeah, that's what I would probably put at number 3, or maybe even number 2, honestly.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. So great first day of the 5-star. We'll hope to be back here tomorrow at 5 for day 2, because again, the first 2 days were on pay-per-view. They got 7:31.
It's like clockwork, man. 4 days after the show is when it goes up on World.
Exactly. So we'll be seeing you back here tomorrow at 5. Be sure to leave a like as you file out. We'd greatly appreciate it. So happy to see all of you here in the chat throughout this tournament, or at least, day 1. And I'm hoping to see you guys throughout the tournament, I should say. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 5. And I'm going to hand it over to Ashton to take us home.
All right, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we do hope that you all enjoyed the show today. More importantly, we hope that you all enjoyed our live reactions to the show today. If you did, please remember to like this video before you leave. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell icon to join the notification squad. Follow us on Twitter and on Twitch. And if you would like to support us, you can also buy our merch on Teespring, donate to our Patreon. Actually, I messed up there. They're not called Teespring anymore. They're just called Spring. So, buy our merch on Spring, donate to our Patreon, share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends, and let them in on the best kept secrets in both the YouTube and Twitch wrestling communities. That's us. And in the wrestling world, that's Stardom. And of course, we are the workhorses of the YNTWCs, and we will continue to prove that point as we continue to cover not only the 5-star, but also NXT and SmackDown, and eventually we'll even have some overlap here. The G1 Climax for New Japan as well. We'll be covering that while the 5-star is still in the process of being uploaded to Stardom World. So we are the true workhorses here, especially when it comes to covering Japanese wrestling for the English speaking audience. We hope that you all appreciate that. We hope that you all enjoy the content. And of course, until tomorrow, we hope that you're able to remember to stay tuned.